Hello, Wrestling Universe. We're doing 2 shows this week, baby. All right. It's just me as your host tonight, but of course, we are talking about AEW's Double or Nothing, so I had to give a call to our AEW guru, Mr. Josh Kimmel himself. How you doing, man? We got a pay-per-view tonight.
Well, we are, and it's like I've now realized I'm not disrespecting you by not looking in your eye, but I'm watching the show. I'm super excited to be watching this show.
That's what I'm about to tell people right now is if you guys see us doing this, like looking away like I'm doing right now, the TV's right there, okay? I'm pretty sure that's what Josh is watching. We're doing a live react, never done this before, and even for a WWE show, all right? This is our first ever live react to a pay-per-view, a wrestling pay-per-view, and we are starting with AEW's basically their WrestleMania, Double or Nothing right now. And it's already started.
Wow. It really, I feel like you're at this Puerto Rico pace of crowd, where you're hot. Look, we need to keep hot for 3 straight hours. Hopefully it's only 3 hours. I know Tony Khan likes to throw these freaking all-nighters. I know it, Tony, over here. He does it all the time to me. I've never made it through a full event without falling asleep. So
really,
this is a challenge for me. I have my coffee loaded up.
Let's do it. And I know I should have got prepped, but hey, in case you're watching, this is your first time watching our show, or if you're all the time watcher, don't forget to like and subscribe. Fin Talk Sports Network. Subscribe to our podcast Facebook page, not Facebook page, but Twitter account at NHBard Podcast. You can follow that. But I mean, this is exciting. Like they've already started this AEW Intercontinental. I guess this is for the title, right, Josh?
It's the international title, and I don't really understand.
Yeah,
it's a 21-man over the top battle royal, which I don't really understand what just happened. Komander just was on the top rope and jumped out of the ring. So therefore, is he eliminated?
And then
he's back, but he's back in the ring. So I guess over the top doesn't mean anything.
No,
if you start from the top.
Wait, are they doing that like aces? Is that one still going to happen though? Like the aces, like it's like where they do like card ones.
Here's the thing: is they all came out. So usually it's like a 7, then 7, then 7,
yeah,
and then one wild card. They already all came out. So I don't understand why half. Listen, me in battle royals, we don't get along. I don't like battle royals whatsoever. So I kind of tune these out. I really do. These are kind of the most meaningless matches in AEW history. Hey, what's going on, Diggs? Welcome to the party. Hope you're watching AEW Double or Nothing with us. If not, we're here to tell you what's going on.
Subscribe.
And yes, he must
Subscribe
because he must got that alert.
Absolutely.
Talking AEW. So I was going to ask you, are you a battle royal guy? Because I am.
I like Royal Rumble is by far one of my favorite match types. I know it's a pay-per-view, but I consider it a match type. I'm a huge fan of the Battle Royal. I mean, I don't know what's going on here with this one because it looks like they're fighting outside of the ring. Like I just showed Keith Lee and Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty, he's back, huh?
Yeah. So Keith Lee done the whole gray beard thing. I mean, oh my God.
It's really weird. So here's what I'm assuming because I feel like they all came out in the pre-show.
Yeah.
That's how they were introduced. And I think they all stood outside of the ring and like, oh yeah, ding, ding, ding. All right, everyone get in. And there's some of the heels, or maybe some guys are just too smart. Like, well, if I stay out here, I can't get eliminated. So maybe they're playing that kind of game.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Brian Cage and Swerve Strickland are doing that right now.
And then it looks like Penta's going to go ahead and eliminate himself. And is that Kip Sabian?
Who is this?
I don't like spots like these, man. Oh, who is this guy?
Well, there's Juice Robinson's in the ring.
Yeah, there's Tony Nese.
Oh,
the spot. Boom. That was Daivairi.
There you go.
Remember Daivairi from back in the day?
Yep.
I think that was him.
I just saw Tony Nese just got eliminated.
Well, yeah, I need to know where you're at.
Right now, I see Penta with Daivairi, so you might be ahead of me.
Oh, I am ahead of you because Brian Cage just got in the ring. For me.
Okay, nope, not for me. So we're going to be on a little bit of a delay, folks.
I guess that East Coast has that 7-second.
I guess so. And what's crazy is that I turned this on at 6 for the pre-show. So I turned this literally on. I bought this last night. Here, folks, listen to this. I made sure that my Bleacher Report account was updated. I changed my password, okay, because I had no idea what it was. I went, bought the pay-per-view, tried it, like, see if it would pop up on my TV. It did, thank God. And then this morning, I did the same thing because I was like, I got to be prepared for this. This is a big show. And now, look, Brian Cage is in the ring now.
Oh, wow, you're that far behind, huh?
Well, he just shoulder tackled, looks like, oh, there you go.
How about this? Because we all know. Oh, we didn't give our predictions. I'm predicting Orange Cassidy is going to win this.
Yes, that's who I'm picking. I
Because
don't think they're going to take the title off.
I don't think they take a title off of him in a battle royal. I don't think it's fair.
No,
I don't think. I think he needs to be pinned.
The only one that I could see possibly winning is Jay White. That's it.
I don't see that because of the story with Ricky Starks right now, but possibly. I mean, you know, they're not going to give it to Penta or Ray Phoenix. They don't give it to a tag team. Right. Same thing with Jay White and Juice. They're more of like a tag team now because they're associated with each other. So I don't see that. Swerve and Keith Lee are in a feud, so they're not going to. So Butcher, I'm just doing process of elimination. There's no one I can see besides Ricky Starks or Orange Cassidy winning this match, logically.
Right.
Logically.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how wow, that was a kick. Oh, Brian Cage about to get kicked in the face. Yep, just got kicked in the face.
So, you know, this has been a long title run for the international title, the longest run of its history. It started off as the All Atlantic Championship.
Yeah, I didn't realize they changed the name.
Yeah, it was one of the worst names. All Atlantic. For me to say that fast is pretty difficult. So I can understand why they changed it to the International Championship.
Yeah,
but he defended this title 22 times. Orange Cassidy. You believe that?
20. Well, he's defended it whenever I've tuned in to AEW. Usually he's defending it. The last couple times I've watched. Yeah,
every single week. I don't know why he hasn't been pinned in like a year and a half. He's like on Roman Reigns level, to be honest. As in protected wise, he doesn't take a lot of pins. He doesn't. It's just I
remember when Orange Cassidy won. I was very happy. I said, finally they put a singles title on him. He deserved it. You know. I remember his match with I think Kenny Omega when Kenny Omega was the champion, and so many false threes that are coming out. I was like, oh my God, you guys are driving. Because I'm sorry, AEW sells that much better than WWE.
Yes,
they sell it a whole lot better.
Yeah, they sell the false finishes but it's every single. That's the thing with AEW at the beginning of it.
Oh shit.
The beginning of it was awesome because why are all these people in the ring now? Trent's here. I get so confused. The sun just set. Let me just go turn my light on real quick.
All right.
I turn into Batman.
All right. I'm just gonna touch on a little thing. I watched, and I'm gonna ask Josh when he comes back about Night of Champions last night, and it was insane in my opinion. And I'm just talking about the ending. I kid you not, my jaw was dropping. I'm talking about Jimmy super kicking the shit out of Roman last night.
Oh boy. I didn't see that coming. I mean, I saw something coming, but I didn't see that. I thought Jay would be in with it. That was pretty cool to see how they just changed that up.
Yeah. No, and that was by far the coolest thing. I'll be honest, I was kind of pissed they started off with Rollins Styles in the beginning of the night.
We knew that was going to happen. We knew it had to happen because the biggest story is the bloodline.
Yeah.
Not a secondary title, but it was a really good match. I watched Night of Champions strictly because I knew I'd be on with you today, and I knew I had to at least.
It was in the contract. It was in the contract.
I knew we'd have to fill in some time on this 21-man battle royal and the Jade Cargill match, and even so I had to watch. Yeah, it's in my contract. But
I mean, I'm most excited for the AEW Championship match. I'm telling you that. MJF, Darby Allin, Jungle Boy, Sammy Guevara.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Anarchy in the Arena.
Yeah,
I want to see Kenny Omega. I want to see the Bucks, the Elite. I just love those guys so much. And I think we'll go over it before, but I think there's gonna be a lot of carnage, as we know.
We'll go over it, and I want to talk about how fast people start bleeding.
Oh yeah, pretty. I want to do the matchups because I did with my co-host over there, like, because it doesn't make sense. So you have, if you look at the BCC, you have 3 elite guys and 1 tag along. You look at the elite, you have 2 elite guys and 2 tag alongs. So it's not really fair. Who's going to match up with Claudio because he's a 3rd elite?
Yeah.
Like Matt Jackson's not on his level, Nick's not on his level. So how are they going to do that tonight on the? Because realistically, Claudio should murder one of the Jacksons.
Yeah,
because he's an ROH champion. He is the ROH heavyweight champion. He should not be getting beat by half of a tag team. Mm-hmm. So I wonder how they're going to do that.
Ooh.
Or who gets matched up with who. How are all these people in the ring? See, that's what I don't like about this. I guess they had to wait.
It's because it's so long and stuff. I mean, I could see it. Like, I just love the concept of 30 people in the ring just beating the crap out of each other, and then you see all the moves. I mean, like I guess in this past year's Royal Rumble, you had Logan Paul and Ricochet do that through the air chest collision. I mean, holy shit, that was just like amazing. Oh, sorry, Swerve, and you just got slammed by Keith Lee.
All right, I do need to know where you're at. I want to know exactly where you're at.
Keith Lee just slammed Swerve to the mat. And right now I see Butcher just got super kicked by and is now eliminated. Oh, never mind. Yep, he gone. He just got pinned by a Penta.
See, this is the thing about this match, though. Look at all these jobbers in here. You really think someone like a Trent or Lee Moriarty are going to win this match, or Brian Cage? He's an ROH, but he's big. They just don't know how to use him. Brian
Cage used to be like heavyweight champion, didn't he?
No, he was never heavyweight champion. He was a contender for the TNT champion. Okay. He might have been heavyweight champion over in ROH. I don't believe so.
He was the FTW one. That's what he was.
FTW. Now Hook.
Yeah.
Now that's Hook.
Yeah.
So, oh, that was friendship right there. I can't tell you until
I can see Trent and Moriarty fighting on the. I can only predict what's going to happen.
Oh, then you see what's going to happen. True friends. I love it. Man, I do love the whole friendship thing with Orange Cassidy and his jobber friends, but
yeah,
it just doesn't fit with his character anymore. He needs to evolve. You know, he's 38 years old.
Orange Cassidy?
Yeah, he's 38 years old.
What?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. As I was looking up like these stats and like these rumors or whatever, I was going by. I'm like, wait a minute, 38? Because going through everyone, 38 years old.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Really? God damn. Every time I see who's the he used to be called, what's his name? He used to be in the Italian tag team in WWE.
The Italian?
Yeah, they're like, you're soft. That one?
Oh, the Italian.
I don't know.
That's Italian to you?
No, because I came up with the Italian music, so.
Oh, yeah, Enzo Cass. Ah, it's Big Bill.
Cass, there we go.
They call him Big Bill. It's the worst name.
Okay.
It's probably the worst name I've ever heard.
Wasn't he named like Hennessy or something like that?
Yes, it was. Gosh, what was his name? Yeah, it was some that was better than Big Bill. Big Bill sounds like he's gonna put you character.
Well, he also sounds like he's gonna put you down and give you things in a basket, trap you down in a. Yes. He puts the lotion on his skin.
Oh. So, what do you think follows this match? Because this match is kind of a dud. I'm surprised they started with this match.
They probably wanted to get it out the way.
But I predicted the ladder match to go first because you kind of want that excitement of a ladder match with Wardlow, Christian Cage.
I could see the tag team championship match.
Hey, the new AEW champion, Sammy. That'd be pretty cool, but I highly doubt Sammy walks away with his title tonight, man. It'd be eventually, one day.
Yeah.
Has to happen one day.
Oh, shit.
He's one of the guys.
Oh, they're both gone. Ooh. Ricky Starks just clothesline Juice over the rope.
Oh, boy. You're about like a good minute behind me then. Okay, now I know exactly. Yeah. Get this. So you know why? Because I'm on cable. That's probably a big difference too. I am on cable. I'm one of those guys that just won't cut my cord. I love cable so much.
Yeah, well, no, I have the Bleacher Report account. I'm like, it's easier for me to do it this way.
I'm surprised that you actually had. So my buddy Chris, he ordered Bleacher Report 3 pay-per-views in a row. Didn't see one of them. I think he saw the second to last one.
Like it didn't work?
Yeah, the entire show, it just didn't work.
Did he get his money back?
Like 3 weeks with arguing with them. They're like, we're not refunding you because blah blah blah. He's like, what are you talking about? I didn't see the show. Like I called you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were having problems with it.
I know last year's Double or Nothing, we were having big issues with it because we had a watch party at my friend's place for Double or Nothing, and I had to reset my Bleacher Report count like 3 times before it started working. So it has to be something with them, but I don't know. I guess I just have strong internet at home.
So okay, we're down to the last wrestlers over here. Orange Cassidy, Swerve.
If you look at who's in the ring, Orange Cassidy.
Well, yeah, let's just name them out there for the people that maybe not aren't watching. So it's Swerve, Big Bill, who's this guy? Ricky Starks, Penta,
Brian Cage,
and Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah, Dustin Rhodes is still in.
Dustin Rhodes, he threw a crossroads.
Ricky Starks is not out. He just got. I guess he went under the ropes.
Yeah, he must have went under the ropes. So out of these people left, it's got to be Orange
Cassidy.
It's got to be Orange. Bom, bom, bom. One of the favorites just got knocked out. So now it's 1000% Orange, which is pretty cool. This is how I kind of wanted it. Now, what will make this better is if wow, what a spot. What a spot by Dustin Rhodes. He still got it.
Good for him. Good for him, honestly.
Final 4, Orange Cassidy, Penta, Big Bill.
See, I'm not even there yet.
Swerve.
I'm not even there yet.
Sorry. I ruined it for you.
Oh, shit. I just saw Ricky Starks get kicked over. It's okay. You know what? If you announce it, I'll just be expecting it. It's okay.
I won't announce anymore, I promise. I keep on forgetting. And you know what? The people that are maybe watching are like, on a...
I bet you someone's like 5 minutes behind going, son of a bitch! Shut up! All right, here we go. Now the last 4. Orange, Big Bill, Swerve. Okay, yeah, it's Orange Cassidy. 100%.
Yeah. But
the final 2 are going to be Orange and Swerve.
Do we see someone come out and challenge him? Like, get him a competitor, get him a feud going? Like, do we see a monster?
But who? Who?
I know someone, Miedo.
Okay.
How about Miedo come out and just smash him at the very end?
Hey, so a couple weeks ago, they showed Miedo and Thunder Rosa going into Tony Khan's dress. I didn't watch anything after that. What was the aftermath? Is there anything with that?
That was it.
That was it?
That was it.
So the 5 minutes that I turned on AEW, all that, and I got excited was nothing.
That was it. Tony, he goes, is Tony Khan there? Yeah. And then he walks in there. Thunder Rosa walks in there. Yeah. That was it. We didn't hear one thing since, one thing after, nothing. Not one thing. But we do know Miro is going to be on Collision, so I don't know if they're going to put the TNT. Well, it's the international title, so I don't know what they're going to do with that international title. You would think Miro is going to go after the TNT title if he's on Collision, because Collision will be on TNT.
Yeah. So how long is Collision going to be? Is it a 2-hour show?
2 hours.
Okay, so it's basically it's like Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, but who's going to watch a wrestling show on a Saturday night, man? Like, I don't know who. I'm not. There's just no way I would ever do that. Oh, boy. We have some interesting...
Swerve and Big Bill teaming together?
Yeah, interesting. Well, I guess it wouldn't be too, yeah. Heels, right? Wrestling logic. Heels. You're a bad guy. I'm a bad guy. Let's team up on the good guy.
Swerve's going to turn on Bill and throw him out the ring.
It's so awkward to win these, because there's only so many finishes you could do with the Battle Royal.
Right here. Here it happens. Here we go. Yep, Big Bill just got eliminated. Ooh.
Hey Brett, what's going on, man? I know you're into AEW. Probably didn't watch the show, but thanks for checking in.
Put the guns away.
The guns will be
Can't.
concealed later tonight, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, your wife's watching the show. That's awesome. She a big Orange. Did you guys? Does she know that Orange Cassidy's 38 years old? Slumdog Millionaire.
No. Brett
So
actually
tiny.
just watched. He was talking in our little chat. He just watched Night of Champions today. So
That was, WWE does that a lot. They put on terrible shows throughout the week and then banger PLEs. Because that was a very good show.
I enjoyed Night of Champions. I thought Backlash was 100 times better.
Because the audience, man, like the crowd.
Yes.
It's all that matters. Wrestling, it could be the best match in the world in front of you, but no one's watching it. No one's cheering it. It's meaningless. The crowd really makes a difference.
It does. And what I heard with this pay-per-view tonight, there was only 11,000 people in the arena. It's a small.
It was hard for them to sell.
Really?
It was hard, yeah, because look, they don't have. This is probably the weakest card ever. They don't really have a big star on this show. You don't have a CM Punk. You don't have that kind of feud going into this. So the Four Pillars feud is kind of trash, to be honest with you. Like, it's going to be a good match, but the lead up was just so boring. Jamie Hayter match has no heat going into it, but it's going to be a banger match.
Adam Cole, Chris Jericho.
That's got story to it. That has the most story. That's probably the most story driven.
The crowd was hyped for Sammy. That was their energy. Yep, basically.
This one-on-one is taking forever in this battle royal.
Well, Orange just got his hands in his pockets. All right, guys, come on.
Can't wait to watch Double or Nothing because I'm not paying for a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Brett, we always nothing. Even though you think that Peacock's free, or WWE's are free, they're not, man. We still pay for that Peacock.
Yep. Ooh! What a DDT. Come on, Orange. Come on, Orange.
They sure do a good job of making you think that Swerve's going to win. Like, for real. These guys are just... Did you know Swerve just put out a rap album, too?
No.
Yeah, it just dropped this week.
Huh.
He's got,
what's it called?
I have no idea, but I only because, I mean, it's not the kind of music I listen to, but I would be interested to check it out. Oh, wow.
Have they announced the winner yet?
I can't tell you who won. It was a good ending, though. It was a really good ending. Whenever we get to it, just know that it was a pretty good ending in the way I liked it a lot. A lot of suspense.
I mean, right now they're both on the edge of the rope. Swerve's climbing to the top.
Yeah, you're at the finish. Come on, baby. Someone come out. Someone come out. Nah. But yeah, what a great match, man. Finally it's over.
Okay. Orange Cassidy kicking him in the hand to win.
Yeah, 25-minute banger to open the show. I wouldn't have opened it with it. That's just my opinion, but we're moving on to the next match. Hopefully it's something good. What do you think it should be?
I would love Adam Cole and Chris Jericho.
Right now?
Yes.
Do you know why Chris Jericho left the WWE for good?
No.
Because going into his feud with Kevin Owens, they were supposed to do the main event at WrestleMania for the title. That was the plan the entire time. They took it away from him. They made Goldberg the champion, and they delegated him to the number 2 spot at WrestleMania. And he said on his podcast, everyone knows what it means when you go number 2. When you go number 2 in the card, that means get out. It means you're not valuable at all. The number 2 spot's the worst spot to be in a pay-per-view. So he would never go number 2 ever. And I can't believe that that's the first time I really noticed. If you notice, look at the number 2 matches on the card. Usually the least interesting.
Just for pay-per-views or just Mania?
Pay-per-views, period.
Who was number 2 yesterday?
But here's the thing. When you're running a 6-match card like Triple H does now, because they used to be freaking 10 matches, but now when there's 6, you only have so many spots. So I'm sure I'm sure it's good. That's the sweet spot of a pay-per-view. 6 matches.
Yeah.
8 matches too long. 10 matches way too long.
Yesterday was 7.
Yeah, but that's a good match.
So.
But the Rhea Ripley match was 30 seconds.
Which I called on our preview show. I said that match is going to take 2 minutes, and I was wrong by 30 seconds.
It should have. That's the way it should have been. Is Jericho really going next?
Was that right?
Look, it looks like they're announcing Jericho. Wow. There you go.
Right now, I'm on a DraftKings commercial.
Oh. Dude, you called this one, so yeah. Then I'll just let you know. The next one is Jericho and Cole. I guess that's how we know. Maybe they're like, dude, that Battle Royal put us asleep. We need to wake up. So this match is pretty interesting. The whole backstory. I don't know if you've watched it. Jericho is mad. Here's the whole story. Jericho's mad because Adam Cole's first match from his concussion. After he won, he got streamers and balloons, and Jericho was mad about it. Jericho's like, I carried this company for blah, 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 blah. I never get streamers. I don't get balloons, yada, yada, yada. So that's the whole thing. That's the reason. Pretty ridiculous.
Yes. But I love Adam Cole. I love any story he's in, I'm a fan of.
Yes. I don't know why Sabu's here. Kind of doesn't make sense, but here we
are. That's random.
Yeah.
Just absolutely random.
So for anyone just joining us or just swiping by, we're watching AEW Double or Nothing. We're having a watch along. We just finished up the Battle Royal, 21-man. Orange Cassidy retained the International Championship. I guess he's on to the next. And now we have Chris Jericho and Adam Cole, baby.
In an unsanctioned match with special guest referee against Sabu.
Enforcer. I believe
special
he's an enforcer. He's an enforcer. So
does he get involved?
I mean, you don't bring in Sabu just to stand there. Right? I mean, I don't know. I'm going to go Jericho on this one. I think Jericho wins.
I go Cole.
I think we see Jericho win because I don't think this feud is over, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And the last thing we saw with Jericho and Cole, Jericho looked like a fool. And I think that Jericho gets one over because he doesn't lose a lot of feuds. That was a cool entrance. How could I be in 2 places at one time?
I know, right? I'm looking at it.
Chris
I wish I could take. There we go. I'm gonna keep. I took off one headphone so that I could hear this one.
I love it. He's the
because I love Judas. That's one of my favorite songs.
This is Adam Cole's first match, or not match, first pay-per-view since Forbidden Door last year.
Yeah,
Forbidden Door. He wrestled Okada, Adam Page, and Jay White back in June. See, all these Dolphin fans, and not to go into football too much, but these concussions are real. Like Adam Cole had many concussions in a row, and it took him almost a full year to come back. Keep that in mind with Tui. We don't know where he's at.
Exactly. It's a dangerous. Both wrestling, football, they're dangerous sports that you can get hurt. I mean, Big E had fucking neck surgery. He still isn't back.
Yeah, I don't think Big E's coming back. I hope he does.
That's an edge thing.
I mean, eventually, modern medicine's awesome. It heals all, but does he want to do it anymore? Who knows? If it were me, I'd be like, I'm good. I wrestled. I was the WWE champion. I think I can hang it up.
What's your opinion on JAS as a group as a whole?
I think it worked in the beginning. I think it was pretty funny in the beginning. I think it was actually just a great because they started doing the whole acknowledge me thing.
Yeah.
They just made fun of WWE. It was perfect. But when Vince stepped down, retired, or quit, and Triple H took over, WWE got good. So the whole gimmick didn't work anymore. The sports entertainers, it didn't work anymore because now WWE wasn't a joke.
Right.
But now WWE's back to being a joke. So now they're back to being good. So it's just honestly, it depends on what they're doing over there in that company. Because they just steal from them.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They make fun of them.
Well, look at this. We're coming out with Roderick Strong.
Yes. But I am sick of Jericho being
Boom.
in major feuds. I think it's time for him to step down and let other people
Be like a manager role.
just be more limited. Be more of a Sting where you wrestle, but very limited. We don't need to see you every pay-per-view. We don't need to see you every Dynamite. You know, like you say, you're elevating these players or these wrestlers.
Yeah.
I don't see the elevation of a Sammy Guevara. He's still in the same spot he was 3 years ago. Yes, he's in the main event, but he doesn't feel special.
Because I liked it when Sammy was his own thing with the TNT championship and all that.
Yeah, then he got married to someone that they don't like, and then the fans turned him heel. Just because of his vlog. You know, I didn't watch his vlog. Do you know that whole story?
No.
He proposed. Oh boy.
Jericho and Sabu in the ring right now.
Yeah, I guess we could just talk about how Sabu is just getting involved early. I guess you could say.
Smacking chairs.
Oh boy. I don't why is Sabu here? What does he have to do with this story? This is
nothing.
But here's my theory, and I don't know why people don't want to believe me. Everything that Jericho and the JAS does doesn't make sense. This right here, Jericho's a smart person. You know why they're doing this? What would WWE do right now? They wouldn't make sense. Just bring anyone you can just to get eyes on you because it doesn't make sense. That's what WWE would do. They would honestly bring in an old person to come in for no reason that has no association with the project, and then that's what they did. They threw him in there. That's what a sports entertainer would do.
I just like how right now you got Hager and Garcia fighting outside with Sabu. Yeah, you're right. There's no point of Sabu. Can you guys just start fighting? Jericho, you still have your okay? I can take your vest off or not?
Did you miss the Sabu spot?
I saw the spot where them smacking chairs with each other.
You didn't see him go through a table off the top rope?
No.
What?
I looked down at my phone for 3 seconds.
Yeah, he went on a table until one of the appreciators. Sabu jumped from the top rope onto the floor.
Huh.
Through a table. And then Daniel Garcia pushed him
Cole,
over.
Baby.
That's you missed the Sabu spot.
Well,
it's okay. You'll see it on Twitter. You'll see it on the highlights.
Exactly.
Yeah, Adam Cole went nuts, man. Or Sabu, he went insane.
Unsanctioned match. Is that basically a no holds barred match? Like, isn't that basically the same thing?
So AEW does this thing called like lights out matches where wins and losses don't matter.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming this is like a lights out match, but they can't put it out. They can't put it on very last. So I don't think this is going to count towards their win losses at all. And it's anything goes.
Yeah. I wonder why they do that. They put their win loss record out there.
Because it's important.
Okay.
Winning. Natalya got a title shot. Why? When's the last time she's won on television?
Nothing. Like none.
Zelina Vega, when's the last time she won a match, period?
Right.
So
that wasn't a tag team.
So their company, this company puts pride in building up stars and winning and losing matters. And if you're not on a winning streak, you're not building up wins, you shouldn't be in the title match. They really care about that. That's why I believe.
Do you think your boy Phil shows up tonight?
I don't think he should or would. And not because I'm not a big fan of him. It's just, why would you spoil the return now
instead of Collision?
Instead of Collision, here's what you do. I've already mapped it out. MJF wins tonight. So what do we got? So the 17th is the first one. Let me look at my calendar again. So Wednesday, the 31st would be the next Dynamite, and then June 7th is the Dynamite after that, and then June 14th. There's 3 Dynamites. 3. So here's how you do it. MJF does not show up. He hasn't shown up to a Dynamite after a pay-per-view since he's won the title. So now you have 2 shows. So on the 7th, you come out, MJF celebrates. I'm the pillar. I'm this, yada, yada, yada. That's it. The 3rd week, he comes out and says, like, I'm going to announce we're going to have this thing of who the next person is on Collision because they want people to watch.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be like, on Collision, I'll tell you who I'm wrestling at the blah 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 blah. CM Punk, MJF's gonna be out there for his little I'm the best in the world, blah blah, and then boom, Punk's music will hit. That's how you introduce that feud. They're the next feud, and it's
Again?
gonna yeah. This was so when MJF came back, and CM Punk had the brawl out.
Yeah.
Did you watch that pay-per-view?
The one where the dog collar match?
The one where MJF won the chip and CM Punk won the title.
Yeah.
He came out at the very end of the show with the chip to show CM Punk, I'm coming for your title. So this was supposed to be the program, and then Phil decided to do what he did, and then everything was scrapped. So they're going to pick up where they started off, except for this time, I think Phil's going to be the one chasing again, while Max has the title. So that's I think the next feud is. It has to be. And I think that's how they're going to announce it.
Do you think his coming back will have some negative effects as well, or no?
Of course. Many of the top stars are reported that they don't want to be there with Phil. They don't want to be there in the same locker room with him. But the bottom line is it's business, and you have to put away. You have to work. Like, I don't like everyone at my job.
Right.
You just have to be adults and work it out. There's many wrestlers that don't like each other. It's just been, Edge and Matt Hardy are perfect comparison. Not comparison. Hell, Edge.
Well, well, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy had the pre-show match tonight with Hook against Ethan Page and who else is there?
A bunch of jobbers, probably.
Basically, yeah. But like Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, two names in wrestling that are huge, getting the 6:30 show for 6:30 my time show. Yeah,
because they're just I hate to say it, they're nobodies, and they know their spot. Jeff Hardy just came back from his troubles.
Yeah,
they're not going to put him on this main show, and Matt Hardy's been doing nothing but jobber stuff.
Yeah,
so I'm okay with them being on and that's where they should be. They shouldn't be on this show. That's why this show's not going to be inflated with a bunch of matches.
How long do you think this pay-per-view is going to be?
I hope till 11:30 my time. So 10:30 your time?
10:30 my time, yeah.
I'm glad I'm off tomorrow, thankfully.
Yeah, I've got a Happy Memorial Day, everyone. Just in case you're wondering, Happy Memorial Day.
Tomorrow, right?
Yes,
tomorrow, of course.
I've got a Memorial Day pool party that I'm going to tomorrow.
What?
Yes.
So I'm so dumb geographic. Like Josh Wingate could tell you if he ever pops in tonight. I'm so dumb. If you're not in Florida, I think I don't know where you are. I have no idea.
You have no idea where I am?
Like, I know you're in Dallas, but I don't know.
Nope. Houston.
Or not Houston. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I see these things like it's cold in Houston, it snows. Like, so in my eyes, you guys are still in the spring. And it's been like 100 degrees here for like 3 months already. So
for us, we have 1 month of winter in Houston, so-called winter.
Okay.
The rest of the time, it's like 96.
Okay, so you're like us.
Yes. No. When I walked outside today to take my dog out, it was about 102, but the humidity made it feel like it was 110.
Okay, so you're just like us. It's the worst. Oh, man. First.
Grab this fire. Ooh, So just in case you guys are just tuning in right now, I'm here with my boy Josh Kimmel. We are doing a live stream of AEW's Double or Nothing, which is there. If you don't know what AEW is, it's basically their WrestleMania. But I don't want to call it that because it's like their own thing. So I really don't like comparing it to WrestleMania.
Is it their WrestleMania though?
I mean, it's like their big event. It's like their big, like they put as many matches on the card. But AEW only has 4 pay-per-views a year?
So this year they're having 6. They have the Double or Nothing. So they have this. Their main 4: Double or Nothing, All Out, Revolution, and Full Gear. It's 4.
It's for the Forbidden Door, that one?
Forbidden Door is a 5th one, but that's a team. It's a team with New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Right.
So that'd be a 5th AEW pay-per-view. And they're also adding in this year Allin, which is in Wembley, which is happening very soon.
Yeah.
So this year they have 6, but usually they have 4 quarterly, and they're awesome that way. They're because it's not watered down. Every match means something. It's not like, oh, we're gonna have 3 matches with the same person. No, we'll have just one big match.
Right.
that means something. Like,
and have a story to build up to it.
of course, where sometimes they don't. Lately, they haven't. Man. Lately, their stories have been awful.
Just garbage.
Yeah, Jericho. Like, their shows have been on. Like, my last show on my last podcast I put out, I just admitted, like, I don't want to watch the show anymore. I'm done. Like, this is becoming so much like WWE in the fact where everything's predictable and it's just so childish. Like, Orange Cassidy every week. I'm sick of it. I'm so over it.
I mean, look, like, I'll be honest, like, I haven't watched Dynamite in a couple, probably like I said, the last time I watched Dynamite was with the whole Miro and Thunder Rosa going into Tony Khan's office. I don't even know when that was.
But their shows are awesome, man. Their wrestling matches are awesome. They really are. Just get me story.
Yeah. What you were laughing at was Jericho with the fire extinguisher. Oh.
See, now that you've seen it, Jericho's still good at telling stories in the ring. I'm just so overseeing. I'm just done seeing it. Oh my goodness. Hey, I bought my kid those shoes. DMD. I almost scheduled an appointment with her. She's right down the road. Did you really? Yeah, she's right down the road.
I always wonder how she does her dentistry and wrestle.
So she does a dentist thing in Winter Haven, which is not down the road. It's 45 minutes down the road.
Okay.
But I used to work out in Winter Haven, and that's kind of like in the Orlando. It's got Legoland there. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And I used to work out there, and it sucked. So I would have, like, if I was a huge mark, I would 1,000% schedule myself. But I'm not driving 45 minutes to a dentist. I'm just not. But she's open. She's taking new reservations, people.
You think she has people that go in her office just because she's a wrestler?
Yeah. 1,000%. Come on.
And she's probably like, okay, look, I'm here to do a job.
Okay. You know the people that go to the airports and force Rey Mysterio and Rhea Ripley to sign autographs?
Yeah.
Like, if those people knew, if they were like in my shoe, don't you think they would drive all the way to Winter Haven just to see Britt Baker once?
Probably.
Because they're psychos, right? So yes, people will do that, and they probably have done that. I'm just not a mark, so I'm not going to do it.
No, I mean, it's like what I do. So, like, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my God, I see like a sports person or a celebrity, I'm going to go run up to them. Like, there was one time that, JJ Watt, when he was in Houston, he was at a Beck's Prime, which is like a burger joint that I let you, Chris. What?
You should see Jericho's sides whenever, like, when you catch up, you'll see the bad. Tell me the story about Dex imaging.
No, so JJ Watt. So JJ Watt, who's a former Texan player, he retired. But he was
Daniels. Keith Daniels over here in Winter Haven. See,
I'm from Winter Haven, Florida.
He knows that's where the DMD practices her medicine or her dentistry. Yeah, that's where Legoland is. I used to work over at Red Hoagland Hyundai, Keith. If you know where that is, Red Hoagland. Good people. Go buy a car. Sponsor.
There you go, Winter Haven. You get a shout out on our show tonight.
I'm in Riverview, and I'm not driving 45 minutes to go see DMD.
Just to get your teeth checked out?
No, I'll go down the road. This guy has a bright sign, and it's like white teeth. So he seems pretty.
Oh credible. Shit! I just saw Cole go through the table.
Yeah, Cole's dead.
It's like when he was doing the War Games match when he was in WWE, everyone kept shouting, "Please don't die." So my friend and I, who's a huge wrestling, Ryan. So Ryan, he used to be on our show, and every time we see these type of matches, we start chanting, "Please don't die," just for the hell of it.
Hey, Keith, thanks for joining us tonight. You watching Double or Nothing, or are you just jumping in? What's your favorite? What match are you looking forward to? Because I'm looking forward to that 4 Pillars match, of course. I'm definitely looking forward to
Anarchy in the Arena.
Anarchy Arena for sure.
Yep.
For sure, 1,000%. Ooh, Chris Jericho's got a chain. Spoiler alert for you Bleacher Report watchers.
Me.
Of course, I knew the chain would come back. I wonder if they're going to handcuff him the right way this time.
Oh, look at that. See, I'm not that far behind now. I just saw him grab the chain.
Oh, no. It takes a while for old man Jericho to walk back in the into the ring.
Even AEW's announce table looks better than WWE's.
They moved the announce table down to, hey, what's going on, Dolphins Thirsty? Or what you're missing a banger right now, Adam Cole, baby, versus Chris Jericho.
Dolphins Thirsty is a big fan of the show. Big fan.
Big fan. He's a big fan of you. I don't know if he's a big fan of
Yes.
me. I don't know if anyone's a big fan.
He's a big fan of mine. I do have a yes.
Oh, Adam Cole just made this a handcuff match. Spoiler alert.
I wonder what it would feel like to get hit by a chain. You think it would feel good?
You know, I'm going to say no.
Have you been hit by a chain in your days, Kimmel?
I'm not going to say, I'm going to say no. Never. Never a chain like that. That's a huge chain, dude. Maybe like a little chain, like those little when you used to wear when you were a jit, those little those little gold ones, maybe one of those.
Yeah. Okay.
Tony Storm, yes. I think Tony Storm is going to. Yes, I'm looking forward to that match. Yeah. And we were just talking about Jamie Hayter before you came on, Keith. Jamie Hayter has been ice cold since she's been champion. Ice cold. The whole feud went merged to the outsiders versus the OGs. And like Jamie Hayter sitting there, well, what about me? Like, I'm the champion. The story's not centered around her at all.
I thought Jamie Hayter was just like one of the jobbers at first. When I first started watching her, I thought she was just like a sidekick.
I don't know who's frozen. Okay, you're back.
I'm frozen?
You were for a second, but it's all good. Oh. You're back. Maybe your Bleacher Report caught up.
Probably. No. I mean, I was not my TV. I'm watching that on my TV and doing this on the computer. I just saw it was about 2 minutes ago, he handcuffed. Probably 5 minutes ago.
So do you think Adam Cole, you're looking at the next AEW World Champion, do you think he's the one that dethrones MJF?
Yes.
He has to, right? Like,
yes.
He debuted forever ago, and I feel like they haven't done anything with him. They've just been wasting him.
I know that they wanted to give him a title shot, and then they think he got hurt.
Well, he had 2 title shots against Adam Page, but that was right in the beginning of Adam Page's title run, so you knew Page wasn't going to drop that title. I just feel like Cole needs to do something to be taken serious because I think he's lost all of his heat ever since leaving NXT, actually.
Yeah.
The Undisputed Era. He's never been as hot as he ever was with the Undisputed Era. But, man, he's such a great professional wrestler.
I'm a big fan of him. I think he deserves his super kick. I want any one of them but MJF to win later.
MJF has to win. Like he's so good at his job.
He is.
Could you imagine Jungle Boy with that title? Could you imagine? I would love to see Darby Allin with it one day and Sammy Guevara, but not Jungle Boy. I'm just not a fan. I don't buy into his gimmick at all.
Why?
Because he can't speak on the mic. He's not very good at all. It's like he doesn't even care. And he said himself he doesn't care. Oh, is this how they're finishing the match? Oh boy. Crickets.
I don't know. I'm watching Adam Cole pummeling Jericho's face in right now.
Why don't you catch up? And then we'll talk about that inning because, oh boy.
So the match is officially over.
It's not going to go over well with the IWC. It's not going to go well with fans. It's a realistic ending.
Really?
It's a realistic ending. I get why they did it. Yeah, I'm good with Sammy or Darby Allin too, Keith. Like I just said, not Jungle Boy. But I just don't see it happen realistically. That next feud is going to CM Punk. CM Punk MJF is our next feud, unfortunately.
So there was no pin. There
Hey, what's going on, Cap for Life? Life support. Jericho's on life support right now. I'll tell you that right now. Adam Cole just beat him to a bloody pulp.
Yeah.
The match ended with Chris Jericho literally getting knocked out by Adam Cole after Adam Cole punched him over and over and over and over and over in the face with
the referee.
chain.
Ref Aubrey stopped. Well, I'm a fan of. I love Ref Aubrey.
But I that is, like I said, it's a realistic match. It just didn't go over well with the crowd because nobody knows. You know, if there's no mics in there, you just don't know what's going on. You've been to a live wrestling event. You wouldn't have known what's going on.
Yes.
Adam Cole won. Adam Cole was on top of Jericho with a chain, just hammering him in the face. Aubrey, he wasn't responding. Aubrey called it. They called the
match, and Adam Cole wins the match.
And Cap for Life, thanks for showing up, man. I don't know if AEW's on live support. I really don't think that, but they do need some help. And with the returning of Phil and the show going live on Collision, I think it's going to get picked up soon. They need some help, though. They need, like, this next match right here. We had the Briscoe,
the tag team match with Briscoe.
We have the TNA Job Squad, as I call them, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal, versus FTR with Briscoe as the special guest referee, which they've been playing tug of war with. You're my friend. You're my friend. Like,
right.
To me, this is a whack storyline.
So who do you have winning?
FTR. I got FTR winning this match. I got the Job Squad losing easily. Let's go with Dax pinning Jay. No, Jeff's got to take the pin. Dax is going to pin Jeff.
Okay.
JEFF. JARRETT. Jeff Jarrett. I love Jeff Jarrett. I love this run too.
Who's getting hit with a guitar?
Sonjay.
Sonjay's getting hit with a guitar?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Sonjay's 1,000% getting hit by a guitar by that man right there. Sonjay is the most annoying. Sonjay is one of the most annoying. He's not even annoying like, oh, he's so annoying, that's why he's good. No, he's just annoying. I am so sick of Sonjay Dutt, man. Give me QT Marshall all day.
Yeah, I think FTR is going to win as well.
Oh, Karen Angle too. I forgot about that. What do you think about bringing Karen Angle into this Job Squad? This little. Why is this on my television? Why am I? Well, there's so many great tag teams in this division, and this is what we're stuck with. Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal, man. I just don't understand it. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. You know, this is the fourth time. People, Cap for Life, Keith. Fourth time this year that this team has had an AEW tag team title opportunity. 4 tag team title matches for this team right here. Why do they keep on getting tag match after tag match after tag match? I can't comprehend it.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Remember they were feuding with the Acclaimed? Yeah. Then they went to go and feud with the Gun Club, and now they're feuding with these guys. FTR. Jeff Jarrett has held the tag.
Jeff Jarrett's wife with him?
Yeah, that's Karen Angle, or Karen Jarrett, I guess you would call her now. I mean, Jeff Jarrett is a good heel. I like Jeff. If you listen to my podcast, if you listen to my podcast, Real Talk Wrestling, I have been praising Jeff Jarrett in this run forever because he's a great heel, gets natural heat.
Yeah.
It's not Dominic Mysterio heat, obviously, but it's still good heat. And he can still go. Look at him. He's freaking shredded.
Yeah. Keith Daniels has FTR kicking ass. I'm with you too, bud.
Yeah, I got
Keith Daniels, you're right. Yep, FTR is going to kick ass. I like where I sit right here. When I lean, it looks like I'm laying next to Tony Storm. So I might keep this angle right here.
You know, you can keep Tony. I'll wait for Mercedes to make her debut. Then you can put her. I got my boy Wardlow right here, bro. Me and Wardlow.
Yeah,
you know, we're doing shrugs. We're doing deadlifts. We're doing squats. Wardlow. Jeez.
FTR. I'm so happy for FTR because I think their WWE gimmick got kind of ruined their image a little bit, and then they came over to AEW and they've just been killing it.
But they've been killing it, but they haven't been put on television as much.
No,
they just haven't really gotten a good story. This has been their first story in a while. I don't know why they were put on the shelf. Maybe because if you're not friends with the Elite or the Bucks, maybe you get pushed behind. I don't know. But hey, they're here now. Tag team champions finally. This is so weird. They held all the championships, right? AAA, New Japan,
FTR or ROH. Yeah.
ROH. They had them all. They had them all except for AEWs. And now they drop all those titles and they get AEWs. It was just weird. The best.
I'll be honest, like I was kind of confused with the whole like one person, like them having all the different shows titles. I was like, wait, what? And then I forget that they're all connected, I guess, right? With RO. I know they have ROH New Japan because they have contracts with them. But I'm just kind of like,
well,
okay.
So the way AEW works is like Willow Nightingale. She just won that New Japan Strong Women's Championship.
Right.
Tony Khan allows them to do their own thing, and they can wrestle. They have deals where they can do that. Where in the WWE, you just can't. You're an independent contractor. You can't go to work. You can't work anywhere else.
Right.
So Tony Khan doesn't have those restrictions on them. So that's why they're allowed to go do other things, which is beautiful. But it could also bite you in the ass too.
Right.
What happens if you go over there and you get hurt? We saw Darius. That was an ROH show though. ROH show. But my point is you can go over there and just break your leg and you're out forever.
Yeah. You know who I don't know if I've had because I haven't watched Dynamite. You know who I haven't seen in a while is Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, he's been on ROH. Unfortunately, we need to see him back because he was so good on television. He's and MJF
perfect on the mic.
Yes, him and MJF would be a perfect feud. Yes. Just like not a pay-per-view, just like a one-off. Throw him on. Throw them on like a they do Winners Coming or they do Grand Slam, these little shows like NXT does as well.
Right.
Who do you think's watching NXT right now?
All the WWE fans.
Do you even watch NXT though?
No, I don't.
No.
Because I know NXT Battleground is on and like I could watch it because here's the thing. I have Peacock. I didn't pay for it. So I could watch it technically, but my cable actually no, I do pay because it's a cable company. So, but
I just don't know who would want to say, "Hey, I'm going to watch Battleground over this."
If it was War Games, I would watch
over this.
Probably,
yeah. But
I'd probably flip. I'd probably still buy this, but I'd flip back and forth because I really just want to watch War Games for the War Games matches.
See, I would honestly just watch the War Games match later and watch this live because I feel like this is.
Oh yeah, because I could do that. Yeah.
NXT is just like nothing. Their stories don't matter. Nothing carries over. Nothing carries over to the main roster. Last time I was on your show, on this show right here, No Holds Barred, I told you I need story. That's all I want.
But that's the difference between AEW and WWE is that AEW loves the story and WWE just loves the match.
Wow.
Like Cody Brock. It's a stupid match.
I have thoughts on that match that I watched. How ridiculous is it that you have this man passing out after being
as a finisher?
Being in for like an hour of being in a hold. It was so hard to watch. Oh, Keith. So we talked about this earlier, man. Yes, I love Jimmy turning on Roman. It was one of the best moments in a while.
I got in an argument with one of my buddies last night. He said that he felt the Sammy turn was better than the Jimmy turn on Roman. And I'm like, no, because if you watch that match with Sammy and Roman at Elimination Chamber, you knew it was coming. This, you had an inkling. You didn't know Jimmy was going to super kick him twice.
Here's the thing with the whole Jimmy situation. And Dolphin Thirsty, I'm going to get to you because if you think WWE has story, oh boy.
Dolphin Thirsty, we're going to teach you some things.
No, they do have story. It's just not as in-depth. But this Bloodline one is. The Bloodline story is obviously the best thing going in wrestling today. When they came out and they super kicked Solo on accident. I was like, oh shit, this is actually going down. Like, is it going? Are we going to have this going on now, or are we going to see it on SmackDown? And it happened right there. And I'm thinking, it's not Jay. Jay's in shock. Jimmy was was in shock last time. Like, Jimmy was always like the cool guy. We're ride or die. Now he's taking on this alpha role. I think it's great. It's a great swerve. We all thought Jay was the one that's going to do this, but it turned out to be Jimmy. Swerved us all. Like, nobody saw that coming.
Well, it's like on Friday night when Jimmy goes, when it comes to the bloodline, I'm the tribal chief. And then Roman's music hits right after. Chills. Just absolute chills.
This has to be a Jimmy versus Roman title match. This has to be.
Yeah.
Because Jay got one. I don't think Jimmy did, right? Jimmy didn't.
Why not? Why
not give one to Jimmy? Now we give one to Jimmy now and let Jimmy get beat. What I wanted to see happen was I wanted to see Roman win the tag titles for some silly reason because I'm self-destructive.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see a SummerSlam match. Usos versus Roman and Solo for all the titles.
Wow.
That would have been fun. But it was just unrealistic, obviously. This match is dragging out.
I'm honestly like, I'm just watching. I'm like, I can change the channel, but I'm not going to.
It's not their fault. It's not. It's just nobody watches ROH. Nobody knows or cares who Karen Jarrett is. Sonjay Dutt is a freaking nerd. You can't take him serious. It's just not. There's just no heat here whatsoever.
So what match do you think is going to be next after this?
It's got to be a women's match. You got 3 to put on tonight. You got Jade versus Taya. You have Jamie Hayter versus... Or there's only 2. There's only 2.
Yeah.
So I think, it's a good spot to put a women's match in here. Not that I can see a Jade, but this is the cool-off match. So no, it's going to have to go into a hot match. TNT ladder match.
TNT ladder match?
Wardlow, Christian Cage.
I'm a big Wardlow fan.
It's just so hard to get into Wardlow because he's up and he's down and he's hot and he's cold. He's doing powerbomb sympathies and he's getting jobbed out to QT Marshall. It's just so hard to keep up with Wardlow's. Is he going to be up tonight or down? We don't know.
Right.
I guess we'll never know. That TNT title has been hot shot and back and forth.
Well, really, like, who do you think made the TNT title relevant in AEW?
Well, glad you asked that because it had to be Miro. Well, it was Cody.
Right.
Cody Rhodes made it important. Cody Rhodes was the first ever TNT champion. Cody Rhodes, before Cody left and jumped ship to WWE, he gave this awesome promo where he said, this is, in AEW, here in AEW, we don't have secondary titles. We make the belts. He was holding the TNT title.
Yeah.
Because it was a ladder match for Sammy. That was the last promo I ever did. And he lost to Sammy, and then he went on to WWE. He left.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But that's what was so special back then when Cody was here, because Cody made that belt feel something. Now the belt is just nothing. It's just meaningless. It's a title that goes from Wardlow to Sammy to Wardlow to Darby to Wardlow to Hobbs. It means nothing. Sucks.
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
hey.
Then they had it, I think, the TNT title where it changed hands every other week.
Yeah, since January 4th of 2023, man, 6 title reigns. 6 title reigns, and we're only in the 5th month. Yeah. So you're averaging more than one a month. It's ridiculous. From 2020 to 2023, there's only 12 different reigns. I mean, that's back when the title meant something.
Right.
So it's just silly.
When wrestlers hold the title for a long time, or would you rather have let's say a 5-month title reign and then drop it?
It's not about the length. Never about the length. It's about what's done in the ring. Where Orange Cassidy, we just saw him defend his title in a ladder or a battle royal.
Yeah.
He's had that title for who knows how long. Who knows? Way too long. Since October 12th of 2022 when he beat Pac.
Yeah.
He's defended it now 23 times. Let me tell you, I can just list you guys the people he's beaten in these title reigns. Kyle Fletcher, I've never heard of him. Daniel Garcia, phenomenal. Bandido, whatever. Gabriel Kidd, Buddy Matthews, Drilistico, The Butcher, Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, Big Bill, Wheeler Yuta, Lee Moriarty, Jay Lethal, Kip Sabian, Trent 7, QT Marshall, Jake Hager, Lee Johnson, Shibita, Luchasaurus, Ray Phoenix, 10, Preston Vance, and Roosh.
Yeah.
Not one person on that list, besides your buddy Matthews or your Roosh or your Jake Hager or even not one meaningful match, not one meaningful feud, not one meaningful anything with that international championship. But he's been the champion forever. So like the length doesn't mean anything. Just give me some title matches. Give me something that means something. That's all.
Right.
In the long story with Orange Cassidy is the story with the international championship is he's barely getting by week after week. He's barely winning. That shouldn't be the story. The story should be of him and another man saying, I want your belt. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you through hell until I take that belt from you, and you better stop me. And that hasn't been the case.
Do you think we have any surprises tonight? Any returns? I mean, you were mentioning Miro earlier. So do you think Miro maybe comes back in another match? Like the world title match?
If there is a surprise, it has to be in the ladder match.
Okay.
But I don't see who can come out and surprise anyone in that match. I mean, for comedy's sakes, I want it to be Marco Stunt to reunite. I just want to see a 5-foot kid climb a ladder. That's all I want. No, I don't know. I kind of want.
Did he get released?
Yeah, he didn't get. They didn't re-sign him.
Oh, okay.
Tony Khan doesn't fire people. He lets their contracts expire.
Okay. So technically, if your contract expires, you can just go ahead and sign with another promotion right there, right?
Of course, yeah. Marco Stunt's a 5-foot kid that had no experience, that had no idea what he was doing. He's not going to be a professional wrestler.
Should go be in GCW.
I don't know where that is or what that is.
It's actually in Florida.
It is?
It's called Gulf Coast Wrestling.
Oh, I must know what that is then.
It used to be a WWE like little promotion show. That's where a bunch of guys got started, like Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. They all started in GCW.
Well, I know Rollins was in ROH, of course.
Yeah.
But GCW, yeah. Roman lives down here. Jericho lives down here. Christian lives down here.
Look at Mark Briscoe counting.
Yeah. Mark Briscoe actually lives near Brett Legacy and Josh Wingate on this network up in Delaware. Yeah.
Do you feel any? I don't know if it's already happened yet, but Mark Briscoe getting like hit and then doing something to one of these teams?
Something's gonna happen where Mark Briscoe puts a guitar through Sonjay Dutt's head. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's the big payoff of this match. If that doesn't happen, then what are we doing this for? What is the point of this match?
What's the point of this match? Yeah.
If we don't see Mark Briscoe put a guitar through Sonjay Dutt's bald head and that pencil flying off his ear, what are we doing?
Who's this tall dude that's always with him?
That is one of the worst debuts.
Satnam Singh, is that his name?
It was one of the worst debuts in AEW history. That's what it was, and it's one of the.
All he does is wear a suit,
and he does nothing. He does nothing. If you watch AEW long enough, which I do every Wednesday, I haven't missed a show in years.
Yeah.
Well, no, I lied. I missed a show last week. I came out of my podcast and said I didn't watch this fucking show. Excuse my language.
It's okay.
Yeah, they just sign a lot of managers that sit there and do nothing, and they just stand there. They have a lot of managers that do that, and you're like, who is that again?
There's no point.
Who is this lady with Britt Baker? Her name is what again?
Right, exactly.
Ruby. What? I don't even know her name anymore. She blocked me on Twitter though. Speaking of Twitter, hey, if you guys are still here watching, and tell your friends, like, come on, we're all watching the show. We're breaking it down. Follow us on Twitter at Fins Talk Sports Network. If you're a Miami Dolphins fan, of course, we cover a lot of Miami Dolphins, and we have a wrestling show, No Holds Barred. Alex, what's your handle on Twitter? Where can we find you? My
personal handle is at AlexBB29. But you can more importantly, follow the podcast page, which is capital NHB Bard. So capital NH Bard podcast. Posting a lot. I broke the news about this show yesterday on it. Try to break any kind of story that I can find on there. So yeah, definitely give us a follow.
You can follow me at Josh Kimmel OUS. I talk nonsense. Just straight up nonsense about WWE. Yeah, Rebel. There we go.
Rebel.
She blocked me, man. I ain't doing nothing to her though. I promise. But she's the most useless person in the company. She does nothing. I don't know why she was signed. I don't know. Like, I know every coward heel needs a manager like that, but she didn't do anything.
Right, but now Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter are faces.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I've noticed with AEW is they do a lot of flip flops with faces, heels, and all that stuff.
They do it kind of organically. They don't do it just for a reason. So if you look at the other side, for an example, we just had someone turn babyface for zero reason just because they're in a match against another heel. Like that happens a lot in WWE as well. Whereas here, it's like the Saraya heel turn took like 4 weeks. The first sign was her sitting in the background with Toni Storm and Sheeta and going, I need a tag team partner. I'm going to pick my favorite or the best wrestler here. Looks at Sheeta, looks at Toni Storm, Tony. And Sheeta looks upset. And I'm sitting here going, she's a babyface. And she just did the biggest heel bully move of all time.
Yeah.
Why is a babyface doing that? And then the next week she did something more, a little bit more heelish, but still a babyface. Then the next week, a little bit more. And then boom, she's a heel. So they do it more. There's a reason why, and they tell you why. Whereas WWE, they're like, yep, you got to cheer that guy. Why? Well, you see, he's wrestling the bad guy. Okay. I'll do that. Got it. I mean, at least this company. What are they doing? Counting someone out?
I just saw Sonjay get involved.
Oh no. Oh, the opposite of what I wanted to happen.
Oh, Mark Briscoe throwing Sonjay out.
Well, we had our first
Alex Marvez, a big name follower on AEW.
Alex Marvez? No, he's a backstage interviewer. I mean, sure, he's part of the show. There's no F. 1, 2.
They're singing na 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 na.
Alex Marvez. If you want to follow someone on Twitter from AEW, Dolphins Thirsty.
Oh!
My favorite AEW follow for sure. Oh.
Did you see it?
I'm way ahead of you. I saw something else. Alex Marvez is cool. It's just he's not a big. He's been taken over by Renee Paquette. She does the backstage interviews now, so he's not really on television anymore. That's what I thought you meant, Dolphins Thirsty.
Mark Briscoe knocked out cold by a guitar.
Yep. And then the second guitar was used as well, unfortunately. I'm not going to spoil who. I know Keith is waiting for me to tell you who else got knocked out.
Ref Aubrey.
All right, yep. All right, so Jeff Jarrett knocked out Mark Briscoe with the guitar on accident. He tried to hit Jay Lethal, or not Jay Lethal. I think it was Dax. And then Karen Jarrett knocked out Aubrey Edwards as she tried to run in to save the day, to count 1, 2, 3. He likes the Dolphins.
Did the match end already for you, or no?
Dolphins Thirsty. No, the match isn't in yet for me. I'll let you know when the match is over. Oh, well then, Dolphins Thirsty. If you know Alex Marvez, get him on the show, bro.
Yes.
I mean, come on, what are we doing?
I will. You know what? I'm gonna follow him right now.
Yeah, just hop in his DMs. Like, hey, Alex Marvez, you want to tell me about AEW? And every time they do a pile driver, it freaking scares me, dude. And AEW does pile drivers way too often. Wow, what a catch by Karen Angle.
There's a lot of Alex. I wonder if it's this guy. Yep, this guy. Alex Marvez. Follow. Alex Marvez, in case you're watching this podcast right now and not covering AEW, probably doing your job. I just followed you.
Wow. See, Jeff Jarrett gets a reaction unlike nobody else. You don't want to see him in a main match. You don't want to see him on your television weekly, but he still gets that pop from the crowd. He's just a smart professional wrestler. He just knows how to get it done. You can't teach that, man.
Unbelievable. Hold on. All right. Here comes the cover. 1, 2. Kick out.
Like the stuff he's doing right now with Mark. And we put it to bed.
It just ended?
Yeah.
All right. So.
You know, Jeff Jarrett's now 15-11 all time in tag team title matches. He's 0-5 in AEW history for tag team title matches. Loser again. Loser, Jeff Jarrett.
Ooh. Here we go. Here's the finish. 1, 2, 3.
Don't you love how you paid $50 for a pay-per-view and I'm just telling you what happens a minute before it happens?
Okay. But it's like this. It's like this match. I don't care. Like Keith Daniels goes, damn. Like, yeah, I don't know if you're saying damn to the guitar hits or what, but I mean, Ref Aubrey still's got to come out later and probably ref a match.
Concussion protocol, man. She's out. She's out for the night. She's heading to the. She's going to see Michael Bublé over there in Vegas.
All right, so
that prime rib.
If you were just joining us, so far we've had 3 matches on AEW Double or Nothing. It opened up with a battle royal for the AEW International Championship, which Orange Cassidy retained.
Alex Marvez.
Is he on TV?
It was on TV.
Then second match of the night was Adam Cole versus Chris Jericho in a non-sanctioned match, and Adam Cole won, but it ended very poorly, in my opinion, with Adam Cole just beating the crap out of Jericho's face. So they called the match. And then this match right now, oh, hey, Alex Marvis. With Alex Marvis interviewing
Ricky Starks.
And yeah.
Bullet Club, Elite, Gold, whatever the hell they're called these days, just beat them up. Again, that's the same story over and over and over. Next match, TNT ladder match for the TNT title. I'm excited for this one. I love Christian. I love Christian so much.
Christian as a heel is outstanding.
Yes, the turtleneck. It's the subtleties. The subtleties of his character change from babyface to heel. Put on a turtleneck, wears a sports jacket, and he just is so brutal to everyone's family. He tears their dads apart. He went from Jungle Boy telling them his dad's dead. He's not in heaven. And now he's telling Wardlow his dad's a loser or whatever.
I remember that promo. Like, I was like, my mouth was just like, what the hell? Are they actually saying this? All right, so TNT ladder match, Christian Cage, Wardlow. Who do you have?
I want Christian, but we know it's not going to be Christian, so I have Wardlow.
I'm saying Christian.
I'm
saying Christian, yeah.
So I think it's going to be Wardlow, and I think this ends up with a match with Luchasaurus. I think this is how we get to Luchasaurus.
Between, like, Luchasaurus turning back face?
No, to get a match with Wardlow. I think Luchasaurus is the one that takes it off of him.
Okay. Luchasaurus turning heel was probably one of the best things for his career. I didn't know he was in WWE.
Yeah. I mean, most of these people were. So, Jericho's throwing out a promo right now with Saraya. Oh, I know the match at Wembley. Jericho and Saraya versus Adam Cole and DMD.
They just announced it.
Well, they just said They just said the tag team match makes tag, but I don't know if it's at Wembley. I don't know when, but Jericho said this has to stop, and he starts slamming things. So we all knew this was
all fucked up.
Yeah, we know this was going to be the match eventually. Adam Cole and Oh, a fire! He's a wizard, baby. I love that spot so much.
Keith Daniel says he thinks Luchasaurus is going to have Christian win the belt.
You know, I wouldn't be mad about it. I wouldn't be
No.
mad if Christian wins this belt tonight. I would like Christian to win this belt, but what are we doing with Wardlow? What are we doing? How many times is he going to win the title just to lose it?
Right.
It just doesn't make sense. You know, we talked about the whole TNT hot shotting. Wardlow's held the TNT title for 172 days so far in his multiple reigns.
Yeah.
Where Miedo held that title in one reign longer than that.
Yeah.
That's where I want the title to get back to. I love the turtleneck with a cutoff. That's the look I'm going at the gym tomorrow. I'm gonna go find my finest turtleneck and just cut off the sleeves and just start benching like that. What an awesome look as a heel. I've been saying this for a while. I know a lot of people will disagree because one person's here and one person's there. Christian's doing. The crowd was chanting Edge is better. Christian has been doing better work in this promotion than Edge is doing over in the E.
Yes.
And I would love for them to reunite somewhere. I don't care if it's over there. I don't care if it's here. I think they need one more run together. Not together, but just something, man.
I don't know if I can see Edge in AEW. I can't. It would have to be Christian going back over there. Everybody wanted it for WrestleMania against Finn Balor. They wanted Christian to come back.
Yeah, I could definitely see him going back over there. I mean, everyone. I can see Jericho going back over there. I can see Wardlow going over there.
Really, you can see Wardlow going to WWE?
I mean, come on. That's that. Look at his everything. Look at his look. That's the kind of wrestler they would want. They're not going to want some 5'8", 190-pound Darby.
I wonder what name he would go with. That's the thing.
Who?
Wardlow.
They'll figure something out. I mean,
because they let Cody go back with his American Nightmare and all that.
That's because he owned all that stuff. That wasn't an AEW creation, so that was all his. That's all him. So he can do that. I don't know what. I mean, I think Wardlow's his real last name. I mean, he could just be like Christian Cage. Yeah. I think his first name is Mike Wardlow. He comes in. Okay. I'm Mike Wardlow. I'm Michael Wardlow.
Wardlow is partner with Arn Anderson.
Yeah, Arn Anderson came around. He's like, I'm gonna teach you the ropes, son. That's why I don't think they're gonna drop the title tonight, because you just got Arn. Arn just gave you a speech on stop being a little bit.
39-day reign. I think it just said 39.
Who Wardlow right now?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. I mean, he's had the title since. He's had it for a while. It's just been it's just the same story. He comes out, he gets beat up by Christian, puts him through a ladder or whatever, and that's it.
I guess the main thing with this match is how does Luchasaurus, when he gets involved, what is it going to look like?
I mean, he's going to get involved. So my thing is, who's coming out to save Wardlow, if anyone does?
Yeah.
And why are we having a ladder match? This isn't even a heated feud. It's just a first match. That's the one thing about AEW that kind of stresses me out. I'm gonna step away for a second and use the.
All right. So just in case anyone is just joining us right now, I am your host of the #1 wrestling podcast right here on the Fin Talk Sports Network. Don't forget to go like and subscribe whenever, right there. We have our shows every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, but we're doing a special show tonight for AEW's Double or Nothing. I am Alex Brown. I am joined by our AEW guru, who actually has his own wrestling podcast, Josh Kimmel, who just came back. So there you go, Josh. I just reintroduced you to the world in case they just joined us. I think you're on mute.
Yes, I need to unmute myself.
Yes.
Oh.
So
Sorry,
now,
I'm trying to get someone to come on the show.
good.
Hey, anyone watching, if you do want to come on and share your opinion, let us know. Hop into our DM on Twitter because we're not going to give our link out to anybody. If you want to join the show and just start talking crap and watch the show with us, go ahead. We have all the room in the world.
Absolutely. We would love for you guys to come on the show. Love for it.
I have my good buddy, who I host my podcast with. He's like, because I sent him the link.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to figure out how to get on. So we might have my buddy Chris Kaufler joining us.
Okay.
He's watching. So he's watching the pay-per-view on his phone on TikTok.
So he's gonna double. He's gonna get on his laptop or what?
I believe so. He sent me a picture. He's watching us right now, or he was. He sent me a picture of my beautiful face and your beautiful face.
Okay.
So who knows if he's going to come on or not, but hopefully he does, because I am curious. Because our show is primarily and strictly AEW. We don't really cover WWE. We don't really cover them much.
Okay.
We just don't enjoy their content. We don't enjoy it. We enjoy their premium live events.
Ooh.
We enjoy their wrestlers. So I'm curious to see his thoughts on this because he wasn't looking forward to this pay-per-view at all.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the weaker cards. Like I said, they don't really have a big marquee matchup. You couldn't pay me enough to go through those tables.
No? Well, so my friend actually the other day gave me a chair shot just to see how it would feel. It doesn't feel good.
What kind of chair did he use?
One of the ones that they use.
How do you know? Does he have one?
I have the exact same chair in my home.
Oh, send me the link here. All right, I'm about to send him the link on his Twitter account so he can join us.
All right, cool.
Bobby, I'm gonna text Bobby too, unless he's in the background.
Bobby, you're in the background. He's here. All right. Just in case you guys are wondering, subscribe to Fin Talk Sports Network. There's a lot of great shows, not just our wrestling show. Especially if you are a Miami Dolphins fan, there's a lot of Miami Dolphins content. But if you are a baseball fan, if you are a hockey fan, we are looking for 2 people to do a hockey show, 2 people to do a baseball show, to cover everything around the league of baseball, everything around the NHL. So if you are interested, go ahead. You can DM me if you want. You can reach out to Fin Talk Sports Network. Reach out to them. Our producer or the creator of the network will probably get in contact with you. But if you want to go ahead and do a baseball show or an NHL show, go ahead, reach out. Come join our podcast network family. I mean, that's how I got recruited in, was from somebody on this network already. And now I'm doing a live stream of a wrestling show. I think I've done maybe 30 shows already since I've joined, which is crazy. Like, can't wait to hit 100. Do a big 100 show episode.
Yes, those are fun, man. Look, I've been podcasting for a while. I've been, 4 or 5 years already. And this network is amazing. So if you want to join the family, like I've been in a network before. Those guys were awesome too. But this network, I really feel like wanted here. And Bobby does a great job of putting on great shows for us and making sure we have this graphic and making sure everything looks pretty. So if you are into baseball or you're into hockey, I'm into hockey, but as you see, I'm a champion. I watch the championship teams. I don't watch no second rate team down in Sunrise. Yeah, I don't watch none of them. But anyway, if you prefer that team, then yeah, go ahead. Come aboard, talk some Panthers hockey.
I love the fact that they set up the ladder, and I cannot wait for see who's going through it.
Spoiler, no one's gonna go through it. That ladder. Okay. The ref put it down. Do you play WWE 2K at all?
I played a little. Like, I have the game, and I believe we're about to be joined by your co-host.
Oh, let's go. Oh, I don't look at the private chat. Bobby, I should probably do that.
Chris, are you there?
It's going to be hey, look, I think this is his first time. We hear you, Chris, but we don't see you.
You don't see me yet? Oh,
no,
hold on.
Are you Super Cena? Whoa, there he is.
There it is.
Chris, welcome to No Holds Barred.
Getting used to all the new what's that? Oh yeah, thank you. Still getting used to all my new software here.
Wait,
my dog here.
you got a new mic
always.
too?
Anytime me and Josh do a podcast, he's got to be right here hanging out with us.
Oh yeah, your dog. Wait, when did you get that mic?
About a week or two ago.
To Mike Chris, or he has a roadcaster and that. Look at this guy. He's a
I've got
he's a freaking professional.
I've got this mic here, but I just haven't set it up yet.
You need to get on that.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
So how you enjoying the show, Chris? What was your biggest highlight of the match so far, or the night?
The opening match was a lot better than I expected it to be.
Here's Josh Kimmel talking a lot of
probably
shit
weren't
about
too
it.
crazy about the ending, but I know you didn't like the outcome, but still, I thought it was a really good match. I liked how they extended it out with the final two there.
I have the list that we went through on our podcast, Chris, that we guessed. You can't see it on the show. We had it because they didn't announce the 21 people in the event, so we actually had a draft to see who would actually be in the thing. I wrote them down. So, Chris, are you ready for the final results to see if we got anyone right?
We got a few of them right, I saw.
We got Ricky Starks,
but your winner
Jay
wasn't
White,
even in there.
Miro.
Yep. I didn't even see him in the match.
The only people we missed were Eddie Kingston, Alex Reynolds, and Hobbs, and like a million other people. We suck, pretty much. That's all I can tell you.
So, Chris, you do the AEW podcast with Josh. So, what is if I had to ask you what is your favorite all-time AEW moment? Because I cover both AEW and WWE. But what's your favorite AEW moment of all time?
Well, I don't know. It's hard to narrow it down to a moment, but I don't know. I guess maybe Jericho winning the title, only because I was there in person.
Very nice.
And we were deciding, me and my fiance, we were deciding on when we wanted to go to Chicago. There was a bunch of people we knew that were going the weekend before, but I'm like, but if we wait a weekend, we can go to AEW. We could be there, see the first ever champion, go to this pay-per-view, catch a Cubs game. And after we thought about it, we're like, yeah, let's just go then. And we actually raised some other people that we knew that we didn't even have any idea that they were going. A longtime friend of mine, and hung out with them a bunch too. So that was probably, I guess, one of my favorite moments, just because I was there live for it.
He's talking about the first ever AEW World Heavyweight Championship match.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah.
So this was before I ever got into AEW, because I was strictly WWE. Like, I would go to a bunch of WWE shows, and then when one of my good buddies who used to be on the show, Ryan, was like, "Hey, you got to check out AEW." I mean, he's like, "It's probably 100 times better." I was like, "Okay, let me see." So I didn't like it at first, but then I just kept watching and watching and watching. I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, I kind of got hooked on AEW, and I would only watch AEW. Now I'm back to just strictly watching WWE. But I got to keep up with the AEW. I wasn't impressed with the AEW. I wasn't, like, it didn't get me engaged when I started watching it. Like, I was just like, okay, this is just, to me, it seemed like I didn't like the switches back and forth. I didn't understand it as much as I do now. So now that, I cover more of it, I'm starting to, I watched Dynamite a little bit this past Wednesday, because I think I had something else going on, but, I love the storylines in AEW more than WWE. I will give them AEW that. Yeah. Oh, here comes Lucha.
Yeah, I remember in the beginning, I had to talk Josh into it too, because at first he's like, I don't know about this AEW stuff, and I'm like, no, you just need to sit down and watch it. Just watch it, give it a real chance, and I think you'll enjoy it better.
Hey, to defend myself, that's not true all the time. I watched AEW, the first events and stuff, and I was not impressed because it was trash. But I loved all the stuff with.
No, you watched Twitter clips at first.
No, I watched their first. No, I watched their first ever pay-per-view, buddy. Allin. I watched. I wasn't there, but I watched it, and I saw Nakazawa do his little baby oil thing. I saw MJF in his first battle royal. I saw it all.
I think what got me hooked, and this is going to be funny, is that what got me hooked on AEW the first time is I started watching it, and, they don't bleep out basically anything. WWE does. So when I heard, I don't know who it was, but someone goes, "You stupid son of a bitch." I was like, did he just say that live on TV? I was like, what?
The thing that got
It's
me
like a
out
wrestling
of
culture shock.
AEW,
For the wrestling, yes.
wrestling culture shock. The thing that got me out of AEW in the beginning was all the vanilla midgets, as Vince would say, all the little guys. Chris knows that. That was my biggest critique on the show. Was I could beat 90% of the roster up.
You said there wasn't enough big sweaty dudes.
There wasn't, and now they're kind of getting there, and it's more believable. It's just, oh boy.
I mean, they did have a lot of indie wrestlers in the beginning.
All right, that wasn't as bad. You know, I don't like watching these
I'm
spots.
like you. I'm like 45 seconds behind you, by the way, Josh. I was counting
like
it out
minute
earlier.
or two.
I'm about 10 seconds behind you, but I'm 45 seconds behind Josh.
I won't say anything.
Okay, right now I'm seeing Arn Anderson run out. That's the part I'm at right now.
Yo, what's up with them and their ladder qualities? Get a new ladder,
I'll
bro.
let you know when I get to Arn Anderson.
That ladder freaking buckled. Yo, get a new ladder. We don't want to see this picture again.
Okay, here comes Arn Anderson for me now. That's how far behind I am.
Oh my god.
So I'm on cable. So I'm in the future.
I'm in the middle.
Alex is in the middle, and Chris, you're way in the past. You're just way back.
Like
I'm present time.
Oh, come on. This isn't believable, guys. Don't do this. Dude, this is a good match. It's been good.
Oh, here comes Lucha.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that ladder is jacked up now.
Yeah, right. Oh, so you're just now getting to the ladder. See, I don't want to talk because I don't want to mess
So I
up.
said I'm about a solid minute behind you.
We got some color in this match. Just want to give you guys a heads up. Boom. Oh yeah.
Fighting. Ooh.
This is a sixth title defense for the AEW TNT title in pay-per-view history. 6-1. Just want to throw that out there for you guys.
6 title defense.
Yep. Wardlow's been in like half of them, so because he hot shots the title back and forth. Oh, don't do this. We don't want
the
to
suspense
see
of waiting to know what's about to happen.
Did it match in?
Do some commentary.
I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys, but just don't do this.
Like, how is Spectrum so far ahead of everybody else?
Because we're elite, baby.
Holy shit. Is he actually going to do this?
Guys, I don't like this.
See, now I'm like waiting for the
This is a
suspense,
monster
but I
spot
can't
coming,
keep my eyes off the screen.
You guys won't be
Yeah.
suspense, but I'm such a I get queasy with stuff like this. I don't like high risk moves.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh.
Well, you know what it is, Chris, because cable's
Holy Jesus, mother of God.
And you're watching a stream of a stream, and he's watching a stream, so it's gonna be delayed a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's dead.
I want to see Chris. Chris is just like, I don't know if he's frozen or if he has no emotions.
Jeez. No, I was waiting. He just now finally fell off the ladder.
Dude, my tailbone
Jumped
hurts.
off, should I say?
He broke his freaking
Yeah.
he can't move. He broke his tailbone. He's done. First off, the ladder was too close to the tables. Too close to the tables for him to do that move. Oh, God, my ass hurts.
Ooh.
He landed right on his tailbone, dude. That thing's got to be broken.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he went a little too far there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
That was a good spot.
I mean, from what
So
I've seen so
they're
far,
not going to
this
start
match is
chanting
better
"Holy
than what I
shit."
expected.
Yeah, like we said, Chris. I'm surprised this match didn't go on first because, but they didn't need to. This match delivered. People are pretty happy with it. I wonder what happened to Arn Anderson. Like, what did
Chris,
Luchasaurus
were you shocked that the Chris Jericho Adam Cole match went second?
Fucking super surprised.
I wasn't really sure where they were going to place that one, but it seemed like the crowd was pretty dead for it, and kind of understandably so. Though I wasn't very excited about that feud. You can Josh one of them. I'm like, I don't care. I don't know what it is. I think it's, as Josh has been pointing out, like Jericho at this point. I mean, I love Jericho back in the day and even recently, but now it just feels like it's kind of gone on a little too long with him.
Oh wow! I didn't notice Arn Anderson's mouth got busted open.
Yeah, did he pull out a tooth?
I don't know. He bit Luchasaurus's hand.
Yeah, and did a tooth come out? Now he's bleeding
guess.
everywhere. Had to have, right? This dude's got blood everywhere, unless he had a blood cap thing.
I thought he bit a blood capsule or something.
Chris, let us know when you see the winner.
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay.
Chris
All
has
right.
no emotions.
Just in case you guys were wondering, the winner between Christian Cage and Wardlow in the ladder match is Wardlow. So no shock there. That's who we predicted. Oh, I predicted Christian, actually, I think.
Yeah, there was no shock. Yeah, you predicted Chris. Don't be saying there's no shock.
No, I just wanted there to be some fun, you know? I'm going to step away for a quick sec. Chris and Josh, y'all can talk.
Oh, thank you for allowing us to talk. Now,
You're welcome.
I think a lot of people are going to be stepping away because we do have a women's match coming up. Jamie Hayter versus.
Okay.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Well, at least it's
How
a
are we
good
so
one.
far on our predictions?
Chris, I don't remember our predictions when I make them, and I make up new predictions every time I'm on a different show. So I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Oh, I thought maybe you had them. I didn't know if you also had those written down on your little piece of paper that you were showing.
No, and yes, Dolphins Thirsty. Arn Anderson is a manager for Wardlow, and he helped Wardlow. He beat up a dinosaur and beat up Christian. That's what happened. Dinosaur. Yeah. So what's? No, I didn't remember our predictions, Chris. But I think we're doing pretty good. I think didn't I say Cole was going to win on our show, but on this show I said Jericho. Just because Jericho was on a huge losing streak. He's lost 3 pay-per-views in a row, so I thought for sure they'd give him one back. But I guess not. So now we have the AEW Women's World Championship. Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm. Jamie Hayter
on before the TBS Championship.
Yeah, I mean that's a cool-off match. This is technically a cool-down match too. I mean, the matches we have left are the 2 women's matches in the Anarchy in the Arena match and the 4 Pillars match. So this is a cool down for the Anarchy match. Then we'll have Jade cool down the show for the 4 Pillars match. If that makes sense. If you're tracking.
I feel like there should be Yeah, it feels like there should be more matches. I feel like they've definitely cut down on the number of matches for this pay-per-view.
They should have, though.
Not so
I mean,
ridiculous.
8 matches.
I'm used to like there's 7-hour pay-per-views and stuff. Yeah, it's plenty. I mean, no, it's good. Like, I'm just saying, like from before, I'm so used to it. Feels like it goes on and on and on. And to say that there's only 4 left, like that feels about right.
Yeah, and this is perfect for me. Who do you guys have in this match? I think Toni Storm wins it. I think Toni Storm takes the title. We need some heat on this title. Toni does not. Whoever books the women's division has no clue what they're doing. Jamie Hayter, rumors, maybe it's confirmed she's hurt. She's done nothing with this title. She's won this title, and it's been all about the Outcast and the Saraya. Nothing for Jamie Hayter. It's always been Jamie Hayter comes out, she gets her ass beat, and then DMD makes a save. It's never Jamie Hayter making the save. She feels devalued. Sucks.
Yeah.
It's her fifth title defense since beating Toni Storm at Full Gear in November 22nd or November 2022. 5 title defenses since November. That's not cutting it, man.
That's about 1 a month. Almost.
Orange Cassidy has 23 now, Chris.
but it's
I ran down the list earlier before you hopped on. Not one of these people meant something.
No, I was listening. I was watching for a while. I just, like I said, I didn't see your text because I'm having to watch on my phone. So
yeah,
I was watching really since about the middle of the battle royal or the beginning of the battle royal.
I do think Toni Storm wins this one. They do have to take the title away from Toni Storm because she is, or not Toni Storm, Jamie Hayter because she is hurt.
Jamie Hayter.
And this will put heat on the title again and make it mean something. So I couldn't hear it because I was on this. Did Jericho and Saraya, did they challenge Cole and DMD to a mixed tag team match?
That I don't know. I might have got up. Were they on screen? Because there was a little while where I was gone. Okay.
They were just yelling. That. Jericho's like, "This is ridiculous. I'm over it." Rah. Oh, no, Toni Storm, you missed our arm, bro. So I don't know if you guys are watching it right now. Toni Storm is destroying Jamie Hayter before the match. This match might not happen because of her injury. Or maybe they just might make it really quick. Like Rhea Ripley and yeah, Keith, you got Toni Storm too. Yeah, this has to be Toni Storm. Match just started. Although, do we think Toni Storm's the right person to hold this title from Jamie Hayter?
I mean, who else are you going to put with the title right now, though? With Britt saying that she doesn't want the title.
I guess she's your hottest heel with Saraya, but I feel like with Toni Storm holding this title, you don't want your secondary or third person in a stable to hold the major title. And that's what happens with Jamie Hayter. She's the second person in their stable. And Toni Storm is not the leader. So therefore you're having another secondary person hold your title.
Yeah.
You'd want someone strong, so her being in a stable with these women automatically tells me she's not that important. She's not bigger than Saraya, so why is she the champion? So put it on someone that's not involved in the story. That's all I'm saying. Because the story is going to overwhelm the title again. Another ref bump, bro.
I don't know. They need to do something because it's really, this whole feud has not been about the title at all. It's been about the two just the two teams. Welcome back.
Thank you. I had to freshen up.
Yes, thanks. Coffee. I'm drinking coffee right now. It's very necessity. I was talking to Chris when you were gone. This match or this pay-per-view is not going to be an all-nighter, man. I can feel it. They only have 4 matches left. It's not going to be well. The Anarchy match is going to be 30 minutes.
Yeah,
the main event's going to be 30 minutes. So
did y'all predict this match already?
Yeah, we think Toni Storm's going to win. So does Keith.
Yeah.
She should. This title's been stale, boring. So many run-ins, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. It's just AEW being AEW. Sheeta's a beast, though. I didn't get to see Sheeta at her peak, man. I really didn't.
When she was champion?
Yeah. No one saw her, though. That's the thing. She was the Roman. She was the Roman of AEW. She didn't show up to work.
You did get to see her right before her title reign when she was really good. That's the part you missed out on.
She was champion for 370-something days, and you never saw her. 372. Jamie Hayter's third all-time for a women's champion. She held the title for 184 days. Britt Baker, 290, and Sheeta held it for 372. So, therefore...
Yeah, but, I mean, part of Sheeta's issue was all the travel restrictions, too. That was... I don't know. You got to give her a little bit of a free pass for part of that. COVID travel restrictions at the time.
Didn't take the title away from her. Period.
I think it was just a weird time. No one really knew what to do. Who's going to be available from one week to the next? You didn't know.
Well,
is it over?
Yeah, it's over.
All right, well, let me see. Give me about a minute and I'll be there.
I'll give you a minute as I prepare for my other. So Toni Storm, she was the AEW interim women's champion. She was a one-time UK NXT women's championship, which is weird because Jamie Hayter made her debut in WWE in 2019, going against Piper Niven. And then that was her only match in WWE.
Oh, well.
Don't tell anyone. No spoilers. No spoilers. Chris is like 5 hours behind.
So I'm that far behind you, but not him. I'm only about 10 seconds behind him.
Okay, then you have to
that's
see
got to be
right
at
now.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
Yeah, Toni Storm is your new AEW Women's Champion. Jamie Hayter had a lackluster title reign. Unfortunately, it seems like most women do. Thunder Rosa. Toni Storm had a terrible one, her first run. They just don't know what they're doing.
Really, the only one that had a good one was Britt Baker. Like a memorable run was Britt Baker.
Yeah. I went to
they've all been mediocre.
Yeah. My buddy and I drove up to San Antonio to see the Thunder Rosa Britt Baker cage match for their St. Patrick's Day show. It was outstanding. That was my first ever AEW live show. And
you were there for that.
Yeah. So I've been to a good 10 WWE shows. That one AEW show was 100 times better than any WWE live show I went to.
WWE live shows, because they come here to Tampa all the time, SmackDown and Raw, you go into a Raw or SmackDown, and it's just nothing but kids, families, and no one knows what's happening.
Yes.
They're just there because tickets are $20, and there's something to do. And it's, hey, it's Monday. What do you want to do? I don't know. I think this wrestling thing is in town. How much are tickets? I don't know. It's buy one, get one free, $20. Right. All right, let's go.
Yeah. So whenever I went to SmackDown right at the end of the year here in Tampa, exactly that happened. Sitting all around me, a bunch of families, and the people that were sitting next to me, they asked me probably a half dozen questions. What did he just say? He said he's feeling oozy. They're like, feeling oozy? What does that mean? And I could hear them asking, and after a while, they stopped asking questions to me, but I could still hear them like talking to each other. They had no idea what was going on the whole time.
Yeah, no. I got very lucky that the last Raw that was here, my friend and I actually bought floor seats, so we got to sit down low, and that's an experience, sitting down low, because I mean you hear everything.
Yeah, one day I'll do that. Every time they come to Tampa, I look for tickets, and they're just always $3,000 or whatever. So,
yeah,
I don't even. So when do they add this match? House of Black?
Yeah, I know. I'm guessing
we were bamboozled.
There you go. I told you it felt like there was a match missing or something.
Form a trio.
We were bamboozled. They added a secret. We don't know who's the open challenge. We don't know the stipulation. We don't know anything.
Well, they just showed the screen for the stipulation.
No, that's the all. So the same stipulation every single match, but the last one is the wild card, where the opponent gets to pick the last stipulation.
Oh, so whoever there's coming out here will pick.
Yeah, so we don't know the last stipulation.
Huh?
Who is it going to be, Chris? Who could they possibly wrestle?
Is there somebody in ROH that could come over? Maybe?
No, it wouldn't be Aussie Open because they would need Will Ospreay, and Ospreay would then that'd be phenomenal if it's the Aussie Open and Ospreay comes out,
because they
done and done.
They just signed a tag team.
They did sign a tag team. Yep.
It's got to be.
They always like to have a surprise person, so maybe he's the surprise person. You guys were talking earlier about where they're going to squeeze in a surprise person.
I ain't wearing no sleeves, Josh Wingate. All right. When the Bucks come out, we gotta go with the Bucks. See what's gonna happen is out. You gotta go this way, and you gotta go this way, and Chris down the middle. You're Kenny. There we go.
Okay. Got it.
When the Elite come out, we gotta strike the pose. If we're not doing it, then we're not doing. Josh, if you can come on and do Page, he's lame. He just does this. All right, Adam Page is the lamest. You don't want to be him.
With his eye patch.
Yes. Yes. Keith, if you're still there, did you know about this match and who are they wrestling? Josh Wingate, I know you're watching. Who are my guys wrestling? Oh,
I'm saying Aussie Open.
No, well, I won't spoil it.
You know who it is now?
I know who it is.
Okay.
I'm
I'm trying to look at the reflection in Josh's picture there. See if I can see anything in the video. On
I
his
see
Tampa
purple.
Bay Lightning picture.
It's purple.
All right, it should be popping up on our screen now any second.
The Acclaimed. Oh, my bad.
Well, there's no
All right,
stipulation.
there we go. There's none?
According to the rap, we don't need your stipulation to kick your emo asses. Chris, I'll let you listen to the rap. It's pretty good. They never disappoint, man.
Oh, he just said getting cut by a kid named Dominic.
Yep, he's getting cucked by a kid named Buddy is so ominous. He's getting cucked by a boy named Dominic.
That's funny.
I love the Acclaim. They were so hot and fell right off, man. See, that's the thing with Tony Khan. He doesn't know how to keep people hot. But the one thing he does know how to do is once they're hot, he knows how to use them. As in, you see the tag titles on him. They did not wait. And man, that tag title run was every single week.
Yeah.
The biggest pop in all of wrestling. Everyone loves the Acclaimed. I'm just glad JR wasn't there to go, listen. They put JR on the pre-show. They put JR on the pre-show, man. How times have changed. I'm like, because I turned on the pre-show I didn't watch any of it. And I turned it on at 7:50 and Jim Ross is on. I'm like, please, Jim Ross, go home. I don't want you on this main show.
They had him come out because I turned it on at 6 o'clock. I turned it on because when I messaged you saying, why is our podcast live? It was the pre-show live because my phone beeped. So I turned it on and they had JR come out before the Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, triple six-man tag team match.
So we all know, we literally all know that House of Black wins, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be too soon for them to drop the title right now.
Is this our second defense? Did they have a defense on Rampage or Dynamite? I didn't watch Dynamite this week, not once. So, and I never watched Rampage. Nobody watches Rampage.
No, I don't watch Rampage.
10 o'clock
I
at
think I
night.
watched about the first 5 episodes of Rampage, barely, and that was it.
So what do you guys think about this light? I know Chris loves it. Chris loves this kind of shit.
I like it. It's something different. It makes the match stand out a little bit.
The light?
Yeah, the crowd lighting.
Oh, by the way, I never got to finish my favorite follow on Twitter, Dolphins Thirsty, if you're there. Max Caster. By far the best follow on Twitter.
Really?
For any kind of wrestler. He just trolls MJF all day. If you go on Twitter, Max Caster is just trolling MJF he's always in his comments like, hey babe, what's up? It's the best. Max Caster. Follow him on Twitter now.
House of Black.
If you told me, if you didn't know this already, and if you're oblivious, anyone in the chat right now, and I told you, can you believe that ugly ass tattooed guy is married to one of the most beautiful women in the world?
Yeah.
What the hell's going on? Selena Vega likes that? I'll tattoo my body up. I'll do all that. I'm good. Jeez. No, I love Malachi Black. I just wish he's so much bigger than what he's being used right now. So much bigger. He should be in the main title hunt.
He
should, don't you think? Am I crazy?
Do.
Think about it. The 4 Pillars match is coming up. We all know that it's the 4 Pillars back in 2019. Come on, man. That was the 4 pillars to the shed you were building. Now we have a cathedral. Now we have something bigger. We got to move on from those pillars and have some new ones.
Yeah.
And I know me and Kyle have talked about that. So who would you put as the 4 pillars now, like in the updated version, not the old school, not the poorhouse. We're not living in the trailer park anymore. We've upgraded.
The
Definitely
4
not Darby
pillars.
Allin. Definitely not Jungle Boy.
I mean, I probably would still put MJF.
Yep. He's definitely on that list. He's definitely one of the pillars.
Who else would I put?
I mean, you're not putting the Elite. You're not putting like Kenny and those guys in there. But technically, like, Adam Page has been one of the top stars from day one.
I put Moxley.
Yeah, he's a pillar.
Mm-hmm.
Without him, they wouldn't last. That's true.
But I wouldn't put anybody else in BCC.
I don't know, man.
Not Bryan Danielson.
It'd be hard not to put Bryan on that list. Because what is a pillar to you? Someone that holds a company up, or the top 4 guys?
Someone that holds a company up.
So who's holding the company up? Jericho's got a big deal. Jericho is a big deal. They wouldn't be getting these TV deals without Jericho at first. But he's too old to be a pillar.
So
he's more of a
MJF,
foundation.
Page, Moxley, and Danielson. That's so I probably would say Danielson.
What about you, Chris? He still goes Jungle Boy.
No. I'm not going to go Jungle Boy. Not at this point.
He loves Jack Perry.
But
Orange
Josh
Cassidy
does me all the time. Just says I'm absolutely obsessed with all the baby faces.
He loves Orange Cassidy. He's his favorite wrestler.
No, but I would agree with. I like my favorite thing about him is that you can't stand him. That's my favorite thing about him. I would go probably
Chris's favorite. By the way, Chris's favorite wrestlers of all time: Mankind, Stone Cold, The Rock, any baby face in the world. John Cena. He loves them all. Eats them all. He's loving Cody right now. Loving it.
As a kid, I did love the faces a lot more than I do now. But, I got to root for the faces just because Josh is rooting against them. So I constantly have to be the one bringing them up on the show.
See, I grew up.
Chris, for my 4, definitely MJF.
Hold on, Chris. Let's go real quick. You've known you since 3rd grade, right? Have I ever rooted for a good guy ever in my life?
Yep.
I have?
No,
I don't. Good guys suck.
No.
I've always been the bad guy.
No.
So, for someone to even root for a good
You've
guy.
always been the heel of our friend group.
So go on with your 4 pillars.
MJF. Moxley, for sure.
Mm.
Who was the other one? I definitely agreed with 3 out of 4 of yours, without a doubt. I mean, really, you could say all 4 of the ones that you picked were good. But I'd say I'd replace Danielson because I just feel like he's here for a short time. Like I think he's really good, one of the best. But as far as like a pillar, like someone the foundation and everything, I know Josh is going to hate this, but I'm going to replace Danielson and put Britt Baker just to get one of the women on there.
She's not over. She's not drawing nobody. She's not a draw. She's not someone holding up the company. She's not selling tickets. I mean, she's great. I mean, whatever. It is what it is, but she's kind of cooled off. But she deserves to be up there.
She doesn't have the title, though. But, I mean, if they wanted to put the title back on her and she wanted it, she would absolutely be red hot again. I admit, yeah, she cooled off, but she kind of wanted to be out of the spotlight.
What are y'all's opinions on Thunder Rosa? Because I'm a big Thunder Rosa fan.
Do we have all night? We do have all night.
We do. Man. We're 2 hours into the show.
We do. So I can go on about Thunder Rosa, on and on and on and on and on. Never was a fan. Saw through her since day one. I told everyone it was a bad idea for her to become champion. Bad. I'm recorded. If you want to go back to archives, every episode for the past year has been me trashing Thunder Rosa for 15 minutes at least. She is bad for the company, bad for the business. Everything that you heard about her is true. And it just sucks to see someone like her come back, and I don't want to see her anymore. I'm done with her. She didn't come to work. She sandbagged against multiple people in her early days in AEW. We saw it live against Marina Shafir. That was pathetic. Why does she come back? Why does she deserve anything? Keep her off TV. Her and Phil. Go have your own show.
Oh, they are.
I will
They're
tell
gonna
you,
have
she
their
was
own
a
show.
great follow on Instagram. She was a phenomenal follow on Instagram.
Thunder Rosa?
Yes.
She's not my style, man. I don't like girls with face paint. No, I look. When she was champion, it was honestly one of the funniest things you could see on any kind of television is Thunder Rosa cutting a promo. Just if you have time, just go back and watch some Thunder Rosa promos. She didn't go through one without getting cut off because she sucks so bad. She walks in, she's like, "Let me tell you something. I'm gonna go ahead, blah, blah." And she's just screaming and screaming. And I can hear Tony in the background going, "Britt, get the fuck out there right now. Get out there. Someone interrupt her because no one knows what's happening right now."
Yeah, remember that was the whole highlight of her title run. Was everyone could come out and interrupt her. It made her look so weak and so bad.
And a lot of that is, especially in the end, is on her. Like the reason why she didn't get time to announce her leaving is because you found out, at least it came out that Tony was a punishment. He was pretty pissed at her for all this stuff, and that's why she got that 30 seconds in the back. What do you guys think about Jungle Boy being punished this week? You found out against
He got
Roosh.
punished?
Yeah, that match where Roosh just beat the hell out of Jungle Boy for 15 minutes. Remember, Chris? I was laughing about it.
Yeah,
he got punished for doing all that shit and over there overseas, and that's why
that little convention thing that you showed me the video.
Yeah, he was being punished. That's why Roosh went out there and beat the hell out of him for 15 minutes. That was a punishment. Unreal, shit. Right? Good. Screw Jungle Boy. I hate that guy. I know you love him, Chris.
You hate all the baby faces. You hate
That's
all the
not
baby
true.
faces.
I love Max Caster. I love Bowens. I want to grow up and be Billy Gunn one day. Guy's like 60 years old, shredded. Yeah. 6 foot. He's a giant compared to these guys. He's 6'5". He's like a giant in this world.
It's wild how he looks so much more shredded now at this age than he did in his prime.
Back then, yeah.
Modern medicine, man. Can do anything for you. Same thing with The Rock. Look at The Rock, man. He was never this shredded back when he was a wrestler.
Yeah, that's true.
I always thought it was funny when Vince, when he wrestled back in the Attitude Era and even a little bit after that, he was always so shredded, and you were always surprised every time. And you're thinking, no, he was like in his 40s, 50s, and of course, like I'm almost in my 40s, and I could do that if I wanted to.
Well, last year at Mania, he came out, he fought at Mania last year. He took off his shirt, and the announcers were like, "Look at this guy's muscles! Holy crap!"
I mean, if you have enough money, you can do anything you want. Like a Brody King, what a beast, man! That's a future champion. If he took off the stupid face paint,
would he be good solo? His solo career?
Yeah, I think he would. I think Brody King he's special. They'll never use him correctly in AEW, but I think with the right manager, he could be a monster heel champion. Just imagine him coming out, like not cutting promos, but coming out as a dominant figure.
He just chopped Max Caster, and I could feel it.
Not with him barking like that. Never mind. Take back everything I just said. I take back everything I just said. Remember when he debuted, Chris? I laughed at it.
Yeah.
And I said, well, let's just see what happens. Fell in love with him, man.
Yeah. Told you, as soon as you give it a chance.
I know, Chris. I know. I'm one to like just think it's either bad or good right away. I am guilty of that.
I remember when Brody King had his little thing with Darby Allin, and he went to the store, and they had a little thing at the store. I was like, that's brilliant.
Dude, one of the best finishes to a match, a battle royal, was when Brody King choked out Darby Allin on the apron. That was one of the best finishes. Fall. Yeah, I love that. We were just talking about how much I hate battle royals. Chris knows. Chris hates battle royals too.
Yeah, they're usually just sloppy and
they don't, and especially in the AEW world, they don't mean anything. They don't the winner gets nothing half the time, or when
Well,
they
they
do win
don't-
something,
They don't normally do that many battle royals in AEW, do they?
that's all they do.
Oh,
We
really?
do a bunch of them. Too many.
That's all they do. It's like, hey, we need a number one contender. I got it. Battle Royal.
Battle Royal.
Hey, we need a new tag team champion. I got it. Battle Royal. Wait, so both are going to be in there? Yeah. All right. Do they both have to get eliminated? Yeah. All right. Let's go. Super confusing. It's
Whoa.
Chris. Did you happen to see the opening ceremonies to the? And did you see the opening ceremonies to the Owen Hart Cup?
No, I did
They
not see
announced
it.
They announced it. Martha Hart came out. Tony Khan was very cringe. He's going to get a lot of heat online for his hat that he wore.
Yes, I did see a
Yes.
picture of that. But I
Of
didn't
course
see
you
the
did.
video.
Yes.
Of course you did. They're going to be tearing him apart.
It's already all over Twitter.
I figured. I haven't even been on Twitter yet, so I knew it had to be everywhere. It was so bad. So bad. Tony Khan's so awkward.
Yeah, he's such an awkward guy on camera.
Oh.
See, they should have left this match off, man. We didn't need this match. Could have went straight into the
Match
Anarchy
filler.
match.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, but they didn't need it.
So what matches do we have left?
The Anarchy match,
Yeah.
the Jade Cargill match, what they should cut because nobody cares about that, and then the title match.
That's
So
it.
we have a good hour and a half left, I'd say. But they should have honestly cut this match. I know we want to see the House of Black on the pay-per-view, but not in a open challenge against the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn. Another story that kind of just faded.
Oh my god. He just took a chop and then gave him the finger.
Do you think they should have cut this match or a different match? Are you just saying to cut this one because it's on right now?
Cut it because you didn't advertise it. And
You were saying cut the Jade Cargill match.
we can cut that. Yeah, if you want, guys. Hey, Tony, if you're watching, if you're on your phone and you're like, hey, the whole bar's on live, cut that, man. Nobody cares about Jade. Nobody cares about Taya Valkyrie. The only thing that can happen is if Chris Statlander comes back.
Yeah.
If Chris Statlander doesn't come back tonight, it's a fail.
Well,
I almost wonder, though, if they're going to be afraid to put the title on her because she keeps getting hurt.
But who else is going to take the title from her, man? Who else?
Man, I don't know.
That's a title nobody cares about anymore, and it's become Jade's title. Maybe she holds it forever. Maybe she's the Roman.
you think?
1,000 days. Here we go.
Ooh, a commercial for one of the most ugliest video games of all time, but I'm gonna play it. I'm excited for it. We should. Hey,
The
you're a video game guy.
AEW video game?
Yeah, the Fight Forever. Are we buying that?
I probably will just because it's their first video game, right?
Yeah. It only took them like 3 years or 4 years or whatever it was.
I'll
I
buy
love-
it just to see if it's good or bad.
I'm gonna wait for it to drop to $19.99 on the
Yeah.
PlayStation Network. Whenever it does
How long
get
before you think it drops to that?
a year.
What's going
Yeah.
on? Home plate 55.
Yo, home plate 55. You watching AEW? How'd you liking the show so far? We're about to get into this Jade Cargill Taya Valkyrie banger. Cannot wait. What's the stipulation? She can't use a special move or something? Nobody cares.
Okay, but if those are the graphics for the video game, those are awful.
Those are the
Yeah,
graphics for the video
yeah.
game.
Those are the graphics.
Like that looks like some like cartoon shit right there.
Well, that's the point. They're not trying to be. They're always going to be the alternative to WWE. They're not going to be a simulation. They're not going to be a WWE 2K, but they are going to be a fun smash button masher game. I'll play it. That's a game I'd like to pick up and play once in a while. But
When it was the wrestling games, I liked Raw vs. SmackDown. I love those games.
well, this one's supposed to be going to that old school feel that they had back in the day when we were children. Hopefully it is. But man, WWE 2K is so good. It's the best wrestling game I've ever played in my life. This new one that you're not a fan of, and Chris, you don't have. You bought WWE 2K22.
Yeah, because you sold me on that one, and I bought
'Cause
that
it was-
one. I haven't played it a whole lot yet. I
It
played it a
was
little
good.
bit.
This one's way better. WWE 2K is.
Then you're going to tell me that
phenomenal.
next year too. Oh, you got to buy this one now too.
Are we all picking Jade on this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna watch this match. I have zero interest in this. I mean, I do because I want to see what Jade's wearing. She always comes out.
If anybody has the opportunity to go to the bathroom, I would do it now.
I'm surprised Josh hasn't
my
already
God.
got up and left.
My feet started shaking. I go, oh, here we go. I'm about to lose it.
Is there a rapper? Do we have a female rapper or is that Jade? Who is this person?
We'll let you know in about a minute and a half when we see her.
Exactly.
All right, that wasn't Jade. I was about to say Jade lost a lot of weight. She's 59-0, but she's beaten nobody.
She's got like maybe 2 quality wins on there.
She beat Ruby Soho. I know that. Look, I'm into this introduction. This entrance. This is the best thing that you'll ever see on this match for a Jade Cargill match. That's all I have to say about this. Yeah, she beat Ruby Soho in the first ever TBS title match tournament way back in the day. And ever since then, she's held it and she's fought nobody. Sky Blue a bunch of times. Ty Valkyrie
506-day reign as TBS champion.
Yeah. And it's gotten to the point now where when she does get beat, it has to mean something. So it can't be someone as old as Taya because it won't mean anything. She's not the future of this company. Who, if you're watching, you got Taya? Keith's got Taya. He's into this match. We found someone. I just can't do it, man.
You got one that wants Taya.
I prefer Jade with the long hair. Just want to put that out there. And I don't know who that rapper was. Was that Lil Kim?
Oh. Doesn't Jade Cargill have a manager?
She's had so many. She's had Mark. Oh, Mark Sterling is out there. She's had
okay.
She's had the other dude, which should have been. He should have stayed instead of going to the firm. Hathaway,
Stokely
Hathaway should have stayed. That would have been all. That would have made her something. She's had the baddies. They just don't know what they're doing with her, unfortunately. And I don't think she knows. She's still green. She has so much potential.
There you go, Josh. I sent you who the rapper was.
Oh, cool. Who was it? Megan The Stallion? The Stallion?
Was it?
I have no idea.
No. I don't know who that person really is. I've heard that song plenty of times before.
Big Boss Vet. Never heard of her.
No idea. No idea.
We're not that demographic, unfortunately.
I only know that song because of TikTok.
Oh, you're a TikToker? I don't have TikTok.
I do. But my TikTok account is for my dog.
Yeah.
Dog has a
mine is so my fiance can send me videos because she wanted to send me a bunch of videos. She's like, can you just sign up for one? So I finally gave in and did.
All I basically do is I take videos of my dog of me annoying her and see her reaction.
Yeah. I don't really make any videos to put on there. I've put like 2 on there and that's it. But mostly just on there to share and receive videos.
When Jade Cargill comes on, we talk dogs and we talk TikTok.
And
exactly.
And yeah. and now to apparently watch AEW pay-per-views. That's now my new use for it. And listen, I don't know if Josh told you, but I used to buy them. I have no problem supporting them, but I literally can't. Every time I buy it, last time I was an hour and a half into the pay-per-view and it still wouldn't pull up for me.
I heard your
get a refund.
Yeah. With Bleacher Report.
Yeah. And like each pay-per-view, it's gotten a little bit worse and a little bit worse. And that was by far the worst though. It's like, it seems like each time it goes further and further into the show. And I'm like, by the time it's going to start working, half of it at least is going to be over. And at that point, I don't want to pay for it.
Keith, why do you got Taya? What's the reasoning? Why do we have Taya in this match? What? I just want to know because I don't see any situation where she's carrying around
is Jade just going to hold the title until she retires?
Until Statlander comes back. We all know. This was the plan. It was supposed to be Statlander a while ago. Now they have to fill in these feuds because Tony doesn't give up on his ideas. Tony does not give up on his plans. His plan was the beginning Statlander. Statlander got hurt again. It's going to be Statlander. Has to be. And I see Statlander coming back tonight or soon. Maybe on Collision. Maybe on Dynamite.
Now would be a lot more impactful than on Collision, though, on a pay-per-view.
Really? Like in a cool-off match? When you're about to have Anarchy?
Yeah, it would give a little bit of hype to this match.
Wait, we're going to have Anarchy and then we're going to have the 4 Pillars match back to back? No cooldown.
Oh, yeah, man, that's going to be... Unless there's another match that we don't know about
unless,
yet.
unless they throw one in there.
Hook comes out, wrestles Danhausen.
No, Hook already wrestled on the
wrestled. So
okay, Danhausen comes out and curses somebody, and then Trent comes out with Sue.
Well, Trent was already out there though.
Yeah, but not his mom. We got to see the mom. Got to see the
white
minivan. You know, maybe they'll do like a segment in the back, like an interview or something.
I was thinking that, but is that really enough to cool down? Just a quick segment?
They don't do a lot of backstage segments on pay-per-views. That's the one thing they keep the action in the ring. Not a lot of they had a couple tonight.
That's my next thing to go to is an AEW pay-per-view live.
Ty's been one of your favorites from a long time. I gotta respect that then, man. Even though it doesn't make sense that she wins, but hey, if it's one of your favorites. If this was Mercedes, I'd be going for Mercedes right now. I don't know if you guys. I kind of like her a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit. If you get the chance, definitely go to AEW pay per view. I've been to 2 so far.
Yeah, I got to see when the next time they come to do a pay per view in Houston.
Yeah, I did
they won't even do a show here.
No, they go everywhere in Florida. Yeah, except for Tampa.
They go to Sunrise. They go to Jacksonville. They go to
Orlando.
Bumfuck like
Fort
Destin.
Myers.
Yeah,
but
they did when AEW had a show in Houston. They did it at my alma mater at U of H, and I know the basketball arena at U of H. You cannot do pyro in that arena, because everything is so close together. So apparently my friend said it was kind of weird because when they played Judas, like everyone was singing because that's the one where it was him and MJF and he had to come out with no music. So Jericho had to come out with no music, remember?
Yep.
Oh, yes.
So the whole crowd was singing it, and he said that was probably one of the coolest moments ever was just hearing the crowd sing it. But he said it felt weird a little bit without pyro.
Yeah, whenever me and Josh went to the show in Orlando, because it's the closest they've come to here.
Yeah.
It was weird because we noticed that they had set up the entire stage backwards. Because, they always have the heels come out of one side, the faces the other. Yeah, they flipped it for that show. Commentary was on the opposite side. Aleister Black, when he came out and did his entrance, he forgot that they flipped the show. So when they turned the spotlight on, he was on the other ring post. He was on his normal ring post. They flipped it.
Oh,
it was kind of weird seeing everything backwards. The one thing that drove us crazy though is we were there from 7:30 to 10. I don't think they turned on the air conditioning until 9:55 that night.
It was y'all were sweating your ass off.
It was the hottest.
Oh my god.
It
was so hot, and then at 9:55, all of a sudden we feel this breeze, and I just remember everyone in the crowd was like, "Oh, finally!" Like we could feel a little bit of a breeze up there because it was so hot. It's a really old stadium.
One concession stand and one bathroom. I'll never go back.
One concession stand and one bathroom.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a very small old place that they had picked to.
So to wait to get food or drink, it was like a 3-hour wait.
One way in and one way out. Remember that line, Chris? There was a line wrapped around the building for people just trying to get in. It's like there's only one door.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'll never go back ever in my life. But here in Tampa, we have a bunch of arenas, bunch of little venues that you can have, but no, they don't come here. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't understand why they haven't come here. So,
Ooh.
Tony, if you're watching, once again, I have to ask that you bring it to Tampa.
Oh, wow. I mean, this match is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. All right, Keith, your girl Ty is putting it on. She's doing okay. This is Jade's. You know, Chris, we question Jade's stamina in matches because all of her matches are 2 minutes. What is she going to do when she loses the title? Yeah. She's doing some work tonight. She doesn't look perfect, but she's doing work. And that's it. That's game.
That's it. It's over.
That's game.
No, I can already tell from the reflection in your picture. I can see who won.
Yeah, that's. I mean, we all know who's gonna win. Sorry, Keith. Sorry. 60-0. Love the outfit tonight. Pink, green.
That was a weird kick out.
It's like she doesn't know what she's doing.
Yeah, the Jade kick out that I saw.
Yeah, she's like, what arm do I put up? What arm do I put up? Both arms.
It looked like she just woke up from a nap. She's what? What was that?
Okay, so do we think they're gonna do Anarchy in the Arena next? There's only 2 matches left.
Yeah, and they're always real big about putting on their championship match last. I think the Anarchy match is the one that most people are looking forward to, but
I thought it was Stadium Stampede when we came on last, when Josh came on last time on my show. I was like, I love those type of matches, and Josh was like, no, that's Stadium Stampede. This is Anarchy in the Arena. So here's my question to y'all: is how fast do we see blood in this match if it is Anarchy in the Arena?
Uh-oh, something big just happened.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is not a spoiler, or this is not a prediction. This is a spoiler, bitches. I told y'all.
Uh-oh. Something's about to come out. That's what it's going to be.
Let's see. Okay.
Oh my God. What are we watching? See, this is cool. Guys, sorry for the quietness. This is this insane. We're going to see it happen.
Okay, there we go. Now I see it.
Okay, are they fighting right now? They're fighting right now.
Oh, they're about to have a match right now?
Is this for the title?
Oh. Don't spoil it, Josh.
Tune in next week, guys, when Josh tells you everything.
What is going on? So do you watch any WWE one? Oh my God. Unbelievable. Wow.
That's why I love this shit.
Love it.
That's why I love
There you
this.
go.
What'd I tell y'all?
Didn't I just tell you that?
Well,
I feel like
I've
I
been
just
trying
told
to
you
tell
that.
you. We knew this was the situation. We knew Tony was waiting for her to come back.
Yeah.
We didn't know it'd be tonight. We didn't know she'd be winning it tonight. Chris Statlander came out and challenged Jade Cargill, and she beat her in a minute, and she's the new TBS champion. Now Jade Cargill is 60-1.
Yep.
And because Mark Sterling came out and said now she'll fight anyone, anytime, anywhere, and Statlander came out and won the TBS title. So there we go. There's the end of Jade. The end of the reign is over finally. I think this is what we all wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, for sure. It was time. It was getting very stale.
A great moment for Kris Statlander. We knew that she was going to be the one, and I'm glad she is. And, you know, this leaves room for Jade to go over to Collision.
Okay.
Because you didn't want to take that TBS title because she's been billed to go to Collision. She's been on the posters. So I was wondering how are they going to get that TBS title not on TNT? And now this is a way for
there you go.
them to keep it over there.
Now, do you think she'll take a little bit of time off? Or do you think she's going to go straight for Collision?
I mean, she has to be there for Collision, but I mean, it's a debut show. I don't know, Chris. I do know that this is awesome, but why am I seeing a preview for the Four Pillars match? When is this? Are we closing with the Elite?
That would be a first, I feel like, if we close.
We are. We're going
match.
Whoa.
We're going to the Four Pillars match. Over. This is not closing the show. This is kind of crazy.
Okay, so who do y'all have? Four Pillars match: MJF, Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara, Jungle Boy, Jack Perry.
Oh, MJF all the way.
MJF pins Jungle Boy.
And I said MJF pins Darby in our show.
My Jewish brother retains.
Yeah, MJF pins Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy still being punished for being a piece of shit. I'm sure you read all the rumors and saw the videos of him being a piece of shit in that convention to people. Man,
I think this is gonna be some high flying action.
Oh yeah,
and stuff.
I'm just really, really, really shocked that it's not going last. But here we go. Strap in, man. We got the World Heavyweight Championship. We have a. I know Keith wants Sammy or Darby. I want MJF. And now with that Kris Statlander return, that just tells me we're not going to see any kind of CM Punk tonight. They're not going to do two returns in a row. Or two. They're just not.
So the reason that tell the fans, the masses, the reason you want MJF to win tonight.
Oh, well, the reason is because I want this to set up the CM Punk feud on Collision in Chicago in the United Center. That's going to be the biggest angle in wrestling right now besides the Bloodline. Chris, did you see what happened at the Night of Champions?
Yeah, I did. I saw there was a turn.
What's your thought?
So I was watching this for a little while until WrestleMania, kind of watching some clips. I kind of cooled off on keeping up with it a little bit because I know they kind of backed off that storyline. But they had to do something. It was time to kind of start seeing all the cracks, kind of start breaking down that whole group there. Mm-hmm. It had served its purpose. So I'm glad to see that they finally pulled the trigger on that.
When I tell you he doesn't watch WWE, he doesn't watch. He's broken the habit. I don't turn it on much anymore either, at all. Hardly.
I keep up with it on Twitter. That's as much as I can do.
And I'll watch the premium live events if I can. I'm not going to go rush out and watch it, but I will watch it. If
I watch the Big Four. That's about it.
Yeah. I heard the WWE live shows are actually a lot of fun to go to.
Yeah.
Like not the premiere shows, Raw and SmackDown, just the house shows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because apparently what my friend said is that the house shows, there are no fucking rules in Sumo language like that. Literally no rules at all. They come out and it's like AEW. That's what my friend said is they will literally yell at fans and all that stuff.
I've never been to a house show. I never really had.
Sammy's entrance is ridiculous.
Oh, congratulations, Sammy. In Thai. What's her name? Tay Conte? Ty Conte?
Ty Conti.
Congratulations, they're having a baby. Oh, sorry for spoiling that for you guys.
Dang.
Even Jack Perry is smiling. You knew no one else knew. That's cool. That's cool to see two friends like that. Yeah, you're still trying to stay in character. You guys haven't seen it yet. Jack Perry's trying so hard not to smile.
Good for them. I just saw where he was clapping.
I guess that makes a little more sense why she's completely disappeared from any matches in a while.
Hey, good night, Dolphins Thirsty. Catch us tomorrow night. You know where we'll be at, Beer and Sports. We'll be talking. I don't know, Josh. You're not there in the chat still. We're gonna be talking nonsense tomorrow. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, great. Sting. Darby always does these things. I'll watch it later. I'll watch it on Twitter tomorrow. I'm a skateboarder. I'm 180 pounds and I'll get beat up by anyone. I know Keith in the chat likes Darby Allin. I won't trash Darby Allin too often or too much in this show. I just can't. He's not believable to me. To me, he belongs on like 205 Live. He's mega
They
over.
don't have that.
You think he belongs on 205 Live? Really?
He's 180. Well, no, he's not even 205. He's 180 pounds, dude. Like he's tiny. It's just hard for me. A man in short shorts that wears tights is being taken seriously by anyone in this crowd. To me. But hey, it's just me. I like him. Like he's all right. He shouldn't be competing for any kind of world heavyweight championship.
Yeah. So with the new AEW Collision show, does that mean those superstars are going to be exclusive to that show only?
I hope not.
They haven't really announced that yet, what it's going to mean. It seems like a lot of people are thinking it's going to be like a soft brand split. So probably some people are going to be more so featured over there than on Dynamite. But I don't know that they're going to necessarily declare people for one show or the other.
Right.
Which I hope they don't. Just kind of let us figure it out. But AEW's always done that. They don't always tell you. They let you kind of figure some things out.
Yeah.
Yeah, AEW treats their fan base like we know stuff, like we're smart.
Like they've never announced that there's a heel and a face tunnel, but over time you just kind of figured it out. And then they have people, going into either side. Someone, whenever they're doing a heel turn, they'll change which side they go to. They'll just kind of do it very subtly.
Back in the day, it used to be so great when Cody would do it. T's going over to the heel side and goes to the face side. Like that's the stuff that's missing in this company that used to be there. Where we'd see Adam Page in the background in the babyface tunnel watching the Elite celebrate. Remember that?
Yeah, that was really good. Just kind of off in the dark.
Very subtle. Like if you didn't see it, you didn't see it. And that's the stuff that this show's missing weekly. And I feel like we all can feel that. Look at MJF. What a beast. What a man. I hate the whole devil worshiper gimmick. But other than that. What a monster.
The reason we're not talking right now is I'm kind of mesmerized by this entrance right now.
Yeah, we're all watching MJF come out. At least I am. I know, Chris, you're about an hour behind us. All right, so these women that are on the stage, how many will be on Dynamite in a year from now? I'm like, hey, that was the girl. I was in the ring entrance for MJF. 2023 singles record 2-0. 2-0 in 2023. That's MJF.
That's it.
MJF's only wrestled 4 times since November 19th, 2022. That's when he won the title. He's only wrestled 4 times since he's won the title.
That's crazy. That's like absolutely insane.
I think it's a mistake. I think he needs to wrestle a little bit more, not a lot more, just a little bit more, especially since you only have these quarterly pay-per-views.
That's crazy. Two and 0.
I do want to say that this is an all-time record, personal best for me, staying up this late on a pay-per-view, AEW. Usually me and Chris are texting like we're done. Like I'll catch the rest tomorrow.
I guarantee you, if we weren't doing this, sitting up doing a video, then probably during that Jade match, that would have been the match where we both passed out for a little bit.
That would have been that would have been, and I would have been like,
because it's always the second from the last or the third from the last match. We both passed out. Hey, did you see what happened? Nope, I just woke up too.
And I'll wake up usually at the very end of the main event. See, you have a luxury of being 1 hour behind us. Yes. I don't think you truly understand the beating us East Coasters take. Whether it be from sporting events or wrestling events, East Coasters have it tough, man.
Yeah, it's late.
When I got my master's, the program was based out of California, and I had to actually go up there once or twice. And I remember it was during NFL season, and they're like, "All right, the game starts at 10 a.m." I'm like,
"Dude,
what?"
But I would like that. Give me the 10 a.m. start time to give me the Sunday Night Football ending at what? 9?
Yeah.
9:30?
Yeah, it was done early.
Our Sunday Night Football starts at 8:30.
It wasn't until almost midnight.
Yes, and we're dead.
Sometimes.
We're sitting there like, I'm sitting there playing fantasy football, looking at my phone. Come on, one more catch, baby. And I'm just like half asleep, and he gets that one catch. I'm like, all right, go to sleep. Turn the game off. Finally.
Oh.
Yeah, watching football from 10 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock. That'd be ideal.
That'd be so ideal. That'd be because first off, if you're drinking or whatever, you don't have to start drinking. You can boom.
It's weird. I know it's weird seeing the bars open at 9 a.m.
Yeah, that is pretty wild. But hey, man. Oh, great.
Especially a weird concept for me and Josh, because where we're at here, you can't even just on Sunday until 11 o'clock.
Yeah, for us it's 12.
12?
No, for us, I think you can't buy beer until 12 o'clock on Sunday.
Here,
so for us, up until like 2003, it used to be 1 o'clock. Then they moved it back to 11 o'clock. And then when the Super Bowl was here a couple years ago, they got rid of it, but only if you're actually in like downtown Tampa area. That's it.
Okay.
They changed it to downtown Tampa area, and I went to that year they changed it. I was like, woo, let's go. I can buy beer. Let's go. So I went to Publix, which is our local store down here, and I was so proud. It was like 9 a.m. I'm walking around with a case of Miller Lite, and I'm like, I cannot wait to buy this thing. Screw you guys. Screw your stupid laws. Let's do this. Boop. And she's like, sir, you can't buy that. I said, bullshit. You guys just passed the law. Let's do this shit. She's like, sir, you can't do that. I said, bullshit. And she's like, sir. I said, what? Is this one of those things where the law doesn't go effect until like 2028? Like, what's happening? She's like, no, it passed. I was like, cool. Here's my money. Let's do this shit. She's like, but only in the city of Tampa. I said, where do you think I live? She goes, we're in Hillsborough County. We're in Riverview. The jurisdictions are Tampa, and it's like literally 2 blocks. 2 blocks.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I'm walking this Miller Lite back. I said, I'll walk it back. I feel ashamed. And I went home. And I came back in 2 hours.
Yeah. Did you go to the same register?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. The same thing happened to me, but except for it was at Target by my house. And I was like, all right, I can buy this. Let's go. I'm grabbing it. And That whenever they turn you down for that, then I would feel like an alcoholic. I'm like, oh man, like trying to buy a beer before I'm allowed to on a Sunday.
Oh yeah, that was me. It was 11:55 on a day, and I had my case, and they were like, "You can't buy it till noon." I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna wait 5 minutes, and then you're gonna check me out at noon."
Yeah.
So literally, it was 11:59, and the cashier is doing this with his watch, and then literally as soon as it hits 12, boop, there you go.
It's just a dumb rule we have, but it's a rule, I guess. Buying beer and consuming beer are true. Like I don't know. I've always been on the camp of why don't you guys get it Saturday night? Why do we need to get it Sunday morning? But I don't know, some people are lazy. Like my brother, Sam. Every single Sunday. He's not lazy. He's always prepared. Because the thing is, he gets the cases on Saturday night. He just drinks both of them. I don't know. He's prepared.
Runs out by the time Sunday
hits. Like I bought them. I'm gonna drink them.
Oh boy, I hate this spot. Oh. Confetti is really, really, really distracting in this match.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's going to be interesting for the Anarchy in the Arena match.
I'm surprised. I'm still blown. For all you people still watching or just tuning in to see, the main event is not on yet, but we do have the 4 Pillars match. Jungle Boy, MJF, Darby, and Sammy Guevara. And the story so far is we're just going to fight everyone. There's no real story, really.
Basically.
At first, it was 3 versus 1, but then...
Yeah. Ooh. And in case you guys were wondering, the reign of Jade Cargill has ended by one Chris Statlander.
Yes. We are all very happy. Love to see her back. Glad to see her drop that alien gimmick and be serious. I liked her new outfit. All black.
Yeah.
She looked tough.
Yeah. Her workout videos are intense.
Yeah, they are.
Oh my god.
I'll watch them.
She's sitting there like curling like 80-pound dumbbells, and I'm just like, here.
She's thick. She's a thick girl. She does squats. Like, come on. Darby Allin's laying on top of me. He's not even getting a 1 count. He can hit me with a sledgehammer. That guy's I just throw him. How could a guy like MJF, who 1000% can bench press 225, rep it easily, you're telling me some 180-pound squirt is going to try to cover me? Get the fuck out of here.
Every time I see MJF's attire, to me, it looks almost a little Hulk Hogan-ish.
A little bit.
Yellow with a little bit of red to it.
Maybe that's kind of what he was going for, trying to be immortal.
Now we're in the spot fest of the match, which you guys are about to enjoy. I'm not going to even speak about it. God, Sammy's so good.
I'm just now getting to the Darby pin, just so you know where I'm at. In comparison. Just saw it, the one you were griping about.
Darby is just so... Sammy is just so athletic. He could do anything. Darby just doesn't care about his body.
Yeah, but with Darby, like, he does all those stunts, but I don't ever feel like he ever looks like he's hurt. And I don't understand how with some of the stuff he's done. Flying through the ropes, when they threw him down the stairs, it looks like he can get up just fine every time.
Phil is cancer. Oh, I just saw my favorite sign of the night. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't compensate that
at the door.
Cancer. Yeah, they've been doing that a lot lately. I've been hearing from the internet. At first, they didn't do that. Now they are because.
Okay, but here's the thing: why can't you just go in with a blank poster and then write it what you want in there?
I was just about to say that too.
Yeah.
What's to stop you? Or you write it on one side, but then you leave the other side blank in case they're like, "Oh, that's suspicious. You got a blank poster. Just leave the other side blank."
So I've had posters taken away from me at WWE events. Ironically, something similar to what that person said, because yes, I was a hater from day one.
Yeah.
My first sign that I've ever been taken away was CM Punk sucks. and he was a baby face with Kofi Kingston at the time with the tag team champions.
Yeah.
And I hated CM Punk back then. So that sign was taken away. And I also brought in a sign that said "Suck it," and that was also taken away.
When was that brought in though?
Back when CM Punk was a babyface with Kofi Kingston, it was the same show. They took both away.
Oh, okay, the same one of them.
And they also made
2 separate incidents.
They also made my friend turn his shirt inside out because it said "Suck it."
Really?
I'm not kidding. This is real.
Was it a WWE shirt or was it like a custom shirt?
Yeah, no, it was a WWE shirt.
That's wild.
That was our argument.
Unless that was the building management that made that decision.
I would never lie about that. And it was because I said, well, this is like, we had an argument. We were like mid-20s back then. I was like, this is like you told us to suck it. Like many times you told us to suck it.
You're sitting on the stage saying suck it. Why can't I wear a shirt that says it?
But I think this was back when they were transitioning to hardcore PG.
Yeah.
So they weren't doing that kind of stuff anymore. DX wasn't even on the show. So that's why it got taken away from us. Well, he had a shirt inside out, which of course you just turn your shirt back inside in when you get back in.
Exactly.
It's like you do that with any kind of rules at a stadium, right? Any of them, like Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, you can't bring stadium. You can't have a bottle cap. So you know what I do?
He's so obsessed with bottle caps there.
You know what I do? I bring my own. I bring my bottle caps and put it in my pocket. And then when I get into the arena, I can close up my bottle cap again. I promise you.
Do you bring a lot of different bottle caps, like one for water, one for soda, just in case?
No, I only get water, and I know that they use Dasani there, so I'm prepared with a Dasani bottle cap.
So when you're going through checkout, they're like, "Why do you have a bottle cap?" And you're just like, "I just do."
Whenever like. I know we're at a wrestling live event, but I tell them all the time, "Hey, why can't I have a bottle cap?" They're like, "Because you guys are savages." I'm like, "That's your excuse because we're savages and you think we'll just leave them everywhere?" They're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Well, that's weird. I go to Amalie Arena at least 3 times a month, and we get bottle caps. We're not savages. We just fucking throw our bottle caps away because Buccaneer fans are fucking psychos and savages. That's what it's come down to."
Did MJF just do a Crossroads?
Yeah, he did.
I don't know. I'll let you know in about 20 seconds.
Sammy Guevara's hair is perfect.
And yes, it's confirmed.
Crossroads, yeah.
These guys both owe their career to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is brought in MJF and Sammy Guevara as well. Sammy Guevara wrestled the first ever Dynamite match with Cody Rhodes. That's how much Cody believed in Sammy Guevara.
Yep.
Wait till you guys see this. Didn't see this coming. Oh, I don't like mid match promos. So what do you guys think about this match so far? Kind of underwhelming?
A little bit.
I mean, it's pretty good. I like the whole
the moves are outstanding.
You guys didn't mark over Darby Allin jumping out of the ring, get RKO'd out of nowhere by Sammy Guevara? You guys didn't mark out on that?
I did. I saw it, but I didn't say anything.
Did you not see it, Chris? That was awesome.
Yeah, no, I saw it. I saw your little the spot fest, as you called it.
It was a spot fest. It was about a 30-second spot fest. And it ended with Sammy Guevara doing a frog splash. It was awesome. It was a great sequence. Oh, I like this. Oh, two submissions. Both submissions are their mentors. That's pretty cool. I like that. I won't say whose is who, of course. I've been to Raymond James Stadiums 4 times for a Bucks game. Keith, and you know what I'm talking about. They won't let us get our bottle caps. See, I'm a season ticket holder to a classy franchise like the Lightning where we get our bottle caps. Raymond James, they treat us like animals in there. Animals.
Never known anyone to be so obsessed with bottle caps.
I bring my own. Dude,
that's his thing. He's been griping about this for years now.
Bottle caps.
I've been
Yeah.
This is not a new thing. You're right, Chris.
Doesn't
for
care about
years.
the game. Doesn't care about anything else. The seats, the atmosphere, just bottle caps. They get 0 out of 5 stars because of their bottle cap policy.
I want my bottle caps. That's all I want. They don't trust us. I don't. You know what? When I go to
I wouldn't trust you either with a bottle cap.
a Bucks game, I'm James. I go to this place, baby. The city of the land of champions. Should have been there tonight, or not tonight, but whenever they host against the Vegas Knights, whenever that kicks off. I'm rooting for the Panthers, and that makes me sad.
I want a hockey team to come back to Houston.
You're not rooting for Dallas?
No, I'm anti-Dallas everything.
Stars are okay, but they're gonna lose. Canadian Destroyer. What do you guys think? If I trained you for a day, if I trained you for a full day, not me, but someone, and said, all right, by the end of the day, you have to take a Canadian Destroyer.
I'll do it.
Could you do it, though?
No, after one day? No, absolutely not.
Oh,
Because to take one, you're the one that's doing the work, I feel like.
Kimmel, your body, Josh Wingate didn't like the fact that I said I'm anti-Dallas everything.
Yeah.
He got the little sad frowny face. No, I couldn't do that. Holy
Most people
Jesus.
go there crazy. Keith, I'm not a Buccaneers fan. I don't go to Buccaneers games, but when I do, when I go to Raymond James Stadium,
I bring bottle caps.
It's miserable. It's honestly 7 hours of misery. Whether it be in traffic on Dale, maybe trying to find a parking spot, whether it be paying $60 just to park in someone's driveway, whether it be walking up the goddamn dreaded steps at Raymond James, whether it be the goddamn miserable security that hates you, that doesn't want to do their job, whether it be the miserable team or the miserable sun, that place is just misery. Whether it be I live 15 minutes away from that stadium, but it takes me 2 hours to get home. That place is misery. That's all I have to say about Raymond James Stadium.
My friend went there for Mania.
I went there for Mania.
Yeah.
Misery. Actually, that wasn't as bad because it was half filled because of COVID.
Right.
But we could not find parking.
I had tickets to the original show, the original one that was supposed to be there. And I had really good seats to that too. It was like 50-yard line, and it was club seats, the nice seats.
Yep.
Could have had the air conditioning, all that. Had everything set up for that. Would have been my first and only Mania, and I was super excited for it. And then COVID happened.
Ooh.
I had 2 tickets to WrestleMania, 2 separate. I won some from the radio station, and I bought my own when I was at Cigar City about 30 minutes before the show. I said, upgrade. Boop, boop. Yeah, that was my 3rd WrestleMania, I believe. Right? Yeah, my third one. I went to the one in Detroit.
Damn.
And I went to the one in Orlando. I skipped the other one in Orlando because it was miserable. And I went to the one in Tampa. I saw my favorite wrestler of all time main event WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Good enough for me.
So when it was in Dallas, I had 2 choices. I could have either gone to WrestleMania or get a tattoo.
Oh, you didn't go to WrestleMania, huh? Have you been to a WrestleMania?
No, it's literally that's number 1 on my bucket list right now. Is to go to WrestleMania.
I went to one. They always come here, so I know I'll go more, but they always go to you too, so I would stick around. I would never say travel to one because I've traveled to Detroit for WrestleMania, whatever it was, with John Cena and Shawn Michaels. Mm-hmm. The very next year, they announced it in Orlando, and I was super annoyed. Like, God damn it.
It'll come back to Houston. I know it will.
I did see Donald Trump get stunned, and I saw John Cena beat Shawn Michaels.
I did say this match was going to have a lot of high-flying moves, and I love it.
Yeah, the Spanish fly from the top rope. I don't know if Chris saw that yet.
No, I'm at it right now. They're setting up for it, and there we go.
Yep, the Spanish fly onto the outside where the other 2 caught him.
Yep. That just happened as you started talking about it again.
I mean, these guys are kicking each other's ass.
Literally.
all four in the middle of the ring.
Covering
Crawling on their
confetti.
hands and knees. Yep, covering confetti. Jungle Boy's got it right on his forehead, looking like a nerd. A loser.
You really hate Jungle Boy.
does. I would say this match so far has been about what I was expecting for it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, this one I figured would be entertaining. I figured there'd be a lot of high flying, like what you're saying, a lot of high flying stuff. Just a lot of action going on with it, especially when you got all four of them.
Josh, you're saying that it's going to be MJF pinning Jungle Boy?
Jungle Boy, that's what he wants really bad.
I say MJF pins Darby.
That's what I thought too. You got to know Josh is to know that he picks with his heart a lot.
But I'm always right, baby.
Are
I'm
you
right.
though?
I can't.
With wrestling, I'll give you with wrestling a lot of times.
I can't think of one time. I can't think of one other person that predicted Seth Rollins to cash in.
I can't think of anybody that did that.
It was me.
Because there was nobody.
I predicted that cash in. Not one other person did. So I'm always right on everything I do, Chris.
On everything, or just wrestling?
Just wrestling.
Okay, good. I was going through my phone today. I'm getting ready to get my phone. The battery switched out, so I got to go through and get rid of all the extra stuff I don't need.
Whoa. No one switches out battery phones. What are you talking about?
Switching out the battery on my phone.
What do you have, like an Android?
An iPhone. You take it to the Apple store and they do it for you.
That's never happened in the history of the world.
Yeah.
You could change your battery.
Yes, because my battery is at like 70% of its original life. So you take it there, it costs like $90, and then they swap out your battery and put a new one in.
I did not know you could do that.
Yep. I'm going to be doing that soon. So I'm going through and I need to back up my phone. But before I back up my phone, I had like 10,000 pictures on there. So I've just been going through and deleting old stuff that I don't really care about. One of them I came across today was a screenshot I got from you a few years ago predicting a Dolphins over Packers Super Bowl. Still waiting on that one to happen.
Yep.
Again,
as you say that on a Dolphins sports network.
Yes.
I always do. That's been my prediction.
That's what I say, where
he
picks with his heart instead of his head, because it was his favorite team, the Dolphins, but he also had to get Aaron Rodgers in there too whenever he was with the Packers.
Yeah,
I'm like, no, that's your dream Super Bowl. Who do you think is going to win? No, that's it. Okay.
Now the AFC title game is going to be Jets Dolphins
this year.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Jets Dolphins this year. What are you going to do when they play each other twice a year?
I'm going to try to go. I'm going to try to
go.
Who
do you root for? Who do you root for in that?
We all win. When it's Aaron Rodgers versus the Dolphins, we all win.
Yeah, but like whenever someone, I mean, are you hoping for 2 ties this year?
Just hoping for a good game. GG's.
Just hoping everybody has fun.
Stay healthy. GG's. Stay healthy, guys. I think someone just killed Jungle Boy. I think he just landed on his head. Wait till you see this. I think they just need to chill out. Oh boy, MJF, don't hurt him. Don't hurt this little boy. Don't kill him. Okay, it wasn't as bad. See, I think that these guys don't need to do all of this. It looks cool. It's entertaining. Let's move on to the next match. Like, let's not break our necks. Let's not die.
Please don't die. Just in case anybody is just joining us on hour number 3 of this AEW Double or Nothing watch party, please like and subscribe to FinTalk Sports Network. I am joined by Chris and Josh Kimmel, who both of them have an AEW podcast together. And as you know, I am the host of the No Holds Barred podcast right here on the FinTalk Sports Network. And we are currently watching the 4 Pillars match, which is Darby Allin, MJF, Sammy Guevara, and Jungle Boy Jack Perry fighting for the AEW World Championship. Before the show ends, we'll do a run-through of all the winners tonight. So stay tuned for that. And then, like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe, FinTalk Sports Network.
Yes, thank you for that. And if you do want to jump over to our AEW podcast, it's Real Talk Wrestling. You can find it on anywhere, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play. Real Talk Wrestling. We come out every single Fridays Friday around noon, and we are specifically AEW based. No WWE talk over there. So if you're liking Double or Nothing and you're watching us, stay tuned every Thursday night to No Hold Barred. I make appearances there at least once a month.
Yeah.
And of course, every show on the Fins Talk Sports Network is amazing. If you're a Dolphins fan. If you're not a Dolphins fan, you probably won't like it. Let's be real. That's the thing, man, with these matches.
All the false finishes.
The Canadian Destroyers, the RKOs, the cutters, like at what point are they just video game and you're just doing them circle left, and then you do the same move over and over and over. That's when it becomes, where did the psychology leave, and why are we just getting all of our shit in? What does this move mean?
This match is going on, what, like 40 minutes right now?
Yeah, we knew it would.
Oh, yes, I'm still watching this channel. My Roku is about to cancel my TV.
Oh, are you still there?
Right, because I haven't changed the channel in 3 hours.
I'm surprised my TV hasn't gone on power save mode yet. Let me just, so it knows I'm here. Smart.
Probably my Roku is burning up right now.
So we know that these guys aren't winning, but god dang, they make us think they are.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a low blow.
Oh, is Darby Allin's shoulder dislocated, or is it he just looked like that? Man, I don't know who two high schoolers are about to throw down in the middle of the ring. I kid.
So you're going to have this match, and then you're going to have Anarchy in the Arena.
Yep.
It's a different segue.
That tells me that we're going to have a surprise at the end of the Anarchy match, and a big surprise. So expect something big tonight, because they wouldn't put that big surprise in like the middle of the match.
Right.
The middle of the card. Oh, is Jungle Boy going to do what I think he's going to do? No, he's not. Man, do it, you coward. Of course he's not. Baby faces are so stupid. They're dumb. Oh God, here we go. I wish you guys were live with me. We're all being quiet because like it is the end of the match. You can just tell. So that's why I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, Keith. I'll keep you updated. But we're having a lot of moves, a lot of finishers being put on. A throw.
Oh.
Wow, what a throwback. Okay. I like that ending.
I'll let you know my thoughts in about 2 minutes.
It was a throwback to a previous feud. And they did it for a reason. I love how they're just like, Josh knows the end. We don't.
But now I know that the end is coming, so that's why I gotta be like, I really gotta watch this now.
Okay.
You wouldn't expect it, but it's a throwback. Chris, you'll get it. I don't think you will, Alex. I think that Chris will get it. I think dedicated AEW fans will know this throwback.
Okay, I'm there now. Throwback. Refresh my memory.
He told Darby Allin he can out wrestle him and beat him with a headlock takedown.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yep.
And he beat him with the headlock takedown in that pay-per-view, and he beat him again with it in this one. That's storytelling, man. That right there is something that doesn't happen in wrestling these days. That was how long? 2 years ago?
Yeah.
2 years ago. I can out wrestle you. I can beat you with a common move like a head scissor or
Headlock takedown.
Takedown. He did it again 2 times. Because he's that damn good. So MJF retains his title, beating Darby Allin, pinning him with a head. That just tells me that
who?
You guys are right.
There you
guys
go.
are right.
Told you it was Darby Allin.
Darby Allin. The only reason why I did it, does it set up a feud now?
Between them two?
Why not? He's beat him with that move again. Or do we move on to Phil?
Yeah, I think it's going to move on to Phil now.
Then why do you pin Darby? He was the hottest one coming in. Like, he's the biggest babyface
Like
going
you
into.
said, it's the long-term storytelling.
I guess. The next match is
Plus,
coming
not
up,
everyone-
baby.
Not everyone hates Jungle Boy as much as you. That's the other reason why.
I think people do. I think that you are. 2 questions. Do you have to put a shirt on? Do I have to talk AEW? It's not intelligent.
Who was that? Oh, Anarchy in the Arena. All right, so Anarchy in the Arena, for anyone that does not know what that is basically 2 sets of teams that beat the living shit out of each other in the whole arena. Am I right?
Pretty much, you're right.
Yeah.
The first concept was last year, and it was the BCC versus Chris. Who was it again?
Jericho Appreciation Society.
JAS, yes.
Yeah.
And that's when they hurt Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, that's where Moxley took the fork and stabbed that dude in the face like 50 times.
Okay. So now we run into this dilemma where I already brought it up with you, Alex. I've already brought it up with you, Chris. They have to do it where one's going to match up against one person and they're going to feud wherever they go. So we know Kenny's probably going to match up with Bryan. We think Hangman's going to match up with Moxley. So this is a huge problem. You have your ROH World Champion. He's going to have to match up with either Nick or Matt, who he should dominate. He's an ROH World Heavyweight Champion. He should dominate. So who does he match up with, and how does this make sense? Tell me Nick Jackson can hang with him or Matt? That's a problem. Or do they just do a tag team where they just have the Bucks versus Claudio and Yuta and they never split up?
But what if they don't go 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3? What if they split it up and you have... Yeah, but what if they split it up that way? If you got a 1 versus 3 and a 2 versus 4, then which side, you have two guys from either team that are outmatching the person that they're fighting on the other team.
I love that.
Down the middle.
Justin Roberts going, shit's about to hit the fan.
I didn't see it, but yeah, Chris, I know what you're talking about. They could do that, but I doubt it. Keith, Canadian destroyers must hurt, but I think I could learn how to take one in one day. I think. I would probably hurt a lot. I can't even do a backflip.
Are we doing it?
Oh yeah, Chris, you gotta do it. You're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Yeah, the elite, baby. We know we're all going for the elite, right? We're all going for the elite. We're all fanboys.
Absolutely.
But I think the BCC win.
So do I.
I think the BCC wins. I think we have a. Sorry, I'm ahead of you guys. They just did the famous. They did their thing. I think that we see Takeshita come out, and he screws over. He screws over the elite, and
joins BCC
with Don Callis.
How do you guys think Captain Ron vibes from Hangman right now?
Who's? Oh, look, now they. Okay, so the last Anarchy match, it was an AEW pay-per-view where I fell asleep, and I woke up, and this match was on, the Anarchy match, and Jon Moxley was beating the crap out of someone, and the Wild Thing was playing over and over and over, and I woke up, I'm like, am I dreaming? Are they playing this? Are they going to play this song the entire match? So Jericho made a joke about it today, and said something about his song played forever was pretty cool. I guess he knew that they were going to have a live band this time, so they didn't have to worry about them being played over and over and over and over. Which you guys probably aren't here yet. There's a live band.
I am. I'm at it.
Yeah, we think the Blackpool Combat Club too, Keith. It's just they need to win. They need to win with Takeshita's help to add more fuel to this fire. And this is the first time we're seeing Brian wrestle since the Iron Man match.
Yeah.
He hasn't really been
like a pay-per-view, because I think he's fought. Has he fought in Dynamite? And
I can't remember, but he hasn't really been physical. Every time they come out, he's always on commentary.
Well, didn't he fight Garcia?
I don't think it was recent. That was a long time ago. He hasn't really wrestled since. I could look it up, but he hasn't really wrestled since. Let me look it up right now, because he hasn't been really active at all. We do have chaos, though.
I'm honestly surprised that this stream has lasted all night.
So yeah, he hasn't wrestled since March 5th. That was the Iron Man match.
Okay.
Yep. So first match back. Let's see if he's rusty. So right now we have Claudio on Matt Jackson.
Moxley's on Omega.
Brian is with Paige. So that leaves Nick with Yuta. See, one verse. They always do it, Chris. I've seen too many of these kind of matches, whether it be a stadium stampede or this kind of match. It's always 1-1, and they all go do their own thing.
Well, maybe it's switched for you. I'm not there yet. So did the match officially start?
Yes.
Okay.
As soon as they went out to the crowd, the referee rang the bell.
Oh, that's a bad look for TV right now. They just showed the hard cam shot, and there's
nobody.
Empty.
Yeah,
it's empty.
I saw it for one of the people that we follow on Twitter. They posted a picture, and of course, everyone was diving in on it.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, now I see it.
Whoa,
that's a lot of empty seats, man. Oh well, you can only do what you can do.
Right.
It's Memorial Day weekend. No one's going to
a wrestling pay-per-view.
Yeah, right. No one's going to Vegas for a wrestling pay-per-view.
Don't they purposely clear a lot of that area out though, because they don't want anyone even close to the camera?
If you could sell tickets, Chris, you could sell tickets, and then you don't clear that much out.
Oh yeah, now I'm really seeing the shot that you're talking about. I've seen a couple of shots, but now I think I see the one that
you can see the back area on the other side.
All right, we got color. Who do you guys think it is? Who do you guys think got color? Before you got a minute. You got a minute because I know you're behind.
My guess.
You'll never guess.
Matt Jackson.
You're saying it that way. I'm gonna go Moxley.
No.
No to both?
No to both.
Wow. It's not Moxley.
No.
The first person busted open is not someone.
Brian Danielson. Oh, it's the referee. Okay.
Yeah, it was the referee. It was Knox, the bald head guy.
That's funny.
Yeah, so this match started out in the stands and now it's back in the ring.
What was the whole thing with Hangman's eye patch?
So they stabbed him in the face with a screwdriver.
Oh, okay.
So now he's got an eye patch when he revealed
Well,
that his eye is fine.
and
Which
he has
kind
a
of lame.
screwdriver.
They did this story before. Didn't they do the story with him before? Where
If not with him, with somebody.
Moxley? And like Moxley's like, oh
Yeah,
my
I think it was
fine. And they do the same angle. So
He should have done the reveal to Moxley then.
I know. Oh, here we go. We are seeing a lot of teamwork going on, so I guess we aren't going to have the whole travel around the arena. And
Do you think
Not
they make
yet.
it back to the popcorn stand at any point?
I like in the ring action. I'm not a big fan of
Outside the ring?
outside of the ring. No, Brian is not the first person bleeding Keith. It is Rick Knox, the referee. Oh, we're doing all the Terminators. Do, 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 do. I know it's choreographed dancing at this point. Gosh, they do it. They're just so good. The Elite, the Elite are great at what they do. You can tell they've been wrestling together for years. They have the chemistry. They're real life friends. Are they wearing the Spider-Man Jordans? Those bastards. The Bucks, they collect Jordans, and that's one of their gimmicks. They just wear Jordans to the ring, and
Okay.
those shoes just dropped, and I didn't get them. But these motherfuckers
Are they
did.
playing the music the whole time on purpose?
Are they?
The band is still playing.
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
I heard that. I don't have it turned up very loud.
I don't have it turned up very loud either, but that was a
Yeah.
callback to last year's Anarchy match where they just let it play over and over and over. That's pretty funny if they did that. Those poor guys, though, they had to play for like a good 8 minutes straight. Oh, we got some more color.
Now it's an actual wrestler?
Time will tell.
Is it the drummer?
You never know. You never know. You never freaking know with this company.
Okay, I just saw the super kick.
Kenny Omega's wearing some Cody Rhodes colors. You love to see it. You love to see that.
Okay, I see the color now. Not shocked that it's him.
Of course it's gonna be him. He couldn't wait. He's probably like, come on, guys. Someone hit me in the head. Someone hit me near the head. Okay, you hit me in the shoulder.
Yeah, he takes the little razor blade and just cuts him open.
It's like, Mox, we didn't even hit you in the face, bro. It was your shoulder blade.
I've said on this show many times. I said Moxley loves to bleed.
He does.
Yes.
Look at these. I love when Matt does this move. When you guys get to it.
I wish he would blade a little less, though, because it almost takes away from it at this point when he does it.
Of course, it takes away. But this match, I don't hate it.
Ooh.
Yeah, this would be a match where it belongs.
But not so early. There hasn't even been a weapon. Yeah. Are you watching the
Yep.
Nick Jackson spot?
Yep. On Yuta?
Yeah.
That has to hurt because that's the hardwood floor.
Of course it hurts. A lot of what these guys are doing right now hurts, man.
Oh.
Hell, I fall. I'll stub my toe and it hurts. That's what these guys are doing. Oh, okay. We're telling this story, huh? Maybe some trickery going on in this match. I just don't like things in my face. So if I was a wrestler, I would never get color. Because they have to sit there with it all in their face the whole time.
Yeah, it was
I couldn't do
dripping.
it. But just a spoiler for you guys, they are starting to piece off one by one.
Yeah, I've noticed.
And we are seeing some guys go to the back and up the stairs. So I guess we are going to see these different camera angles. I like the way they were doing it. The way that Chris brought up is why can't they stay in the ring and do what they were doing? They really should have. But I guess they need to use the whole arena if it's anarchy in the arena.
Where they're going to probably go up to the stands outside. So right now in the ring, it's Danielson and Hangman.
Oh boy. Who would think to put barbed wire there?
Just random weapons spread out.
Who would put barbed wire on that thing? Once you get to it, Chris, we'll talk about it. Just tell me, just give me the whole, yeah, who would put barbed wire on that, on whatever it's on? Not you, Alex, because you're in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now where I'm at.
I see the barbed wire.
Right now, I have people wrestling in the concourse, near the top of the stage and in the ring. And I have no idea where Claudio and Matt Jackson went.
I just saw Danielson take the ring announcer's jacket.
Okay, I'm at the barbed wire now.
Who would put it on the back of the poker chip?
Someone that wanted to have it hidden there, that only they knew it was there.
Ow. Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh boy. Some cool spots going on here. Some picture. I'll tell you this though. Oh, I don't want to see picture in picture in a main event. But when it was two of these brutal actions going down, I'm okay with it. Someone getting stabbed with a fork.
Oh, the fork's back. Oh, there's the fork. Oh, shit.
People that like this stuff are sick. Who put this match together, you sick fucks? Excuse my language.
I'm at the fork and Cesaro swing spot now.
And yet, Omega's not bleeding.
He doesn't bleed a lot, dude. He will eventually, but not yet. He's one of those guys. Like, I'll bleed at the very end of the cage match with Moxley. He bled right at the very end. Or Moxley, he just thinks he's a tough guy. Wheeler Yuta has to be.
Oh, Moxley just went in the barbed wire.
I feel like everyone in the Elite are now busted open except for Kenny. You see Nick is open, right, Chris?
Yep. Yeah, they just showed him.
Yeah, Nick's busted open.
Oh,
Paige is
Hangman's
busted open.
yeah.
To everyone except for Cesaro and Kenny.
Who's Cesaro? We don't
Yuta's
use
not
that.
busted open.
Yuta's
Yuta Danielson's not busted open.
Claudio.
That's right, Claudio. By the way, Claudio, this is his 116th pay-per-view, which is up there, right behind Christian, right above Jay Lethal. Can you believe that? He's been in more pay-per-views than Bryan Danielson.
That's crazy to think.
Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson are 107 and 106 respectively, both above Bryan Danielson in pay-per-view appearances as well.
Now, what promotions are you counting in that count there? This
is all the promotions that they've ever been on pay-per-view, live pay-per-view, like something so you have to purchase.
Okay.
Or on the Peacock, which you have to purchase that as well. So anything purchase, it's according to the Internet Wrestling Database.
Okay.
That's how I got all that information. Like Chris Jericho's had 194, Jeff Jarrett 183, Christian 148.
It doesn't surprise me at Jericho though.
No, but he's
been around and he's always finds a way onto the card. It feels like.
And you have to feel the same way about Bryan Danielson. The reason why he's so low because he was out of action for so long.
Yeah. Yep.
But he was still like on TV, or you still talked about him, so he was still in your mind there. But in reality, he didn't really wrestle. And someone like Cesaro, he was in the bar forever with Sheamus, so he was always in a pay-per-view or a tag team match or something in the mid card. So it doesn't surprise me.
Whoever is Cesaro fighting Nick or Matt?
Matt.
Yeah, he's not busted open. Oh my god!
They're trying to kill him.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh.
Oh my god. So just letting everyone know, the reason that we are like very quiet and stuff is because we are literally watching 8 guys murder each other right now. There's a lot of blood. Someone just got thrown through a car.
Matt Jackson got pile drived in the back of a Ford F-150. Yeah. People are getting choked out by a rope
everywhere.
These guys are really going all out. And
now Wheeler just used a lawn blower.
The BCC is just pretty much destroying the Elite right now. It's not even close. This is what good heels do. They get a lot of heat, and the sympathy comeback is going to be awesome. And then Takeshita's going to come out and mess it all up.
You're completely sold on him coming out. You've been saying it for a while.
He has to. I told y'all Chris Statlander too. So, well, I didn't tell you.
Statlander one we all knew. We just didn't know when.
If Kimmel was saying it, I'm going to believe it because so far he's been right.
Yeah.
And I told y'all about Seth Rollins a long time ago. Before I met Alex and before
it was recorded anywhere or anything, you know. His AEW predictions are spot on, but don't let them fool you about Seth Rollins.
Don't look. Heist of the Century was predicted by one man and one man only.
Kimmel is the king of calling it after it happened.
Of course, the guys are getting their spots in. Ooh.
Get Deadeye on the side, man. It's always hard to watch.
Yeah, when that's what he did, the Deadeye on the apron, and you're thinking to Moxley it was, and you're thinking, gosh, just don't hurt his head.
Yeah.
These guys are working. They're working tough, man. They're not working. They're being stiff. I think they have to be stiff for anyone to take them serious. I love when Moxley does this stupid stuff. You'll see, Chris.
Yeah, right now I'm at Nick Jackson, I think it is. Is it Nick
Oh,
or
he's-
Matt? I can't tell.
Nick.
Going through everybody.
He's doing a spot. Yeah, that was Nick.
Yeah.
Matt is dead in a truck.
Okay.
They took him to the F-150 and pile drive him. We haven't seen him since.
Right now, I can't tell who's who because you got to remember I'm watching on my phone, so it's a little harder to tell the difference between the two of them. On a TV, I can always tell the difference.
And then,
Oh my God, Moxley getting kicked in the face and then tell him "fuck you."
Yep, Moxley had him in a submission. Nick, and then Kenny kicked him in the face 3 times, and he said, "Fuck you," and I wouldn't break it. Oh, here comes Mr. Pile Drive in an F-150. What just happened?
I don't know what is going on right now.
I don't know what has happened either, but I can't wait for you guys. I want to watch your faces when you see this happen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting to the part where Matt's coming back.
Nope. I'm not there yet.
I believe they're wearing the new Spider-Man kicks, which I'm jealous.
Oh!
Okay, now I'm at the part where Matt's coming back. I'm about a good 15 seconds behind you.
So Matt Jackson comes back
That's where I'm
from
at
being
right
Pile
now.
Drive. Yep.
He's climbing into the ring. What do we got here?
Is he gonna save? Is he gonna save his boy, his brother, his younger brother?
What?
We got fireworks to the head. We got fireworks to the head, King.
What the hell was that?
We got an exploding shoe.
Oh my goodness! You
Look,
know
they're
what?
checking his shoes for
Still-
fireworks.
Still a better fireworks segment than that one time with what was it, Eddie Kingston?
Do you think
And,
that's why Moxley's like, we gotta do it to my face?
Yeah. So we gotta redeem ourselves. We have to have a better fireworks spot.
And to take things to the next level, they took off my man Matt Jackson's shoe. They want to make sure he doesn't have any more fireworks in his shoes. You'll see that coming up soon. So they are mugging him now. How do you think he did that? Do you think he had a firecracker on his shoe?
I don't know, but someone in the crowd just got one of them.
I don't know. That was a pretty cool spot though. It was something different.
Yeah, it was cool.
We
Like,
didn't see coming.
I'm not hating on it. Oh, that hurt me. Oh, okay. I'm done. Nothing else can make me feel like that again.
Okay, I have to see what you're talking about.
Oh my goodness. That it wasn't even that bad. It's just I would cry.
Was it a move that was executed right, or did somebody slip?
Oh, yes, it was executed right. Now it was too.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
Oh my goodness, poor dude! Like, get him to the back. How can he wrestle the rest of this match?
Oh, I think I can see what's coming now. Ooh.
You see all the tacks in his foot?
No.
Matt Jackson just got destroyed.
Oh!
Tacks in the and then Nick. And Nick's spot wasn't even better.
I'm almost there.
I think
What?
they're
I don't know how he did that though.
like, someone get Matt to the back and get those out of his heel immediately. How can he can't stand up?
Oof. I
For
think Matt's
those
was
of-
worse though.
Matt,
Out of the two.
oh, Matt's was worse, yeah, but Nick, oh my gosh, he
It's
took
got to
an
be hurting
RKO.
so bad.
Oh!
I do like. I'll tell you what. This was a better match than the first Anarchy match.
Yeah.
I'm hoping at this point though that they keep it in the ring from here on out.
They will. I wish they didn't do that spot. Oh my gosh.
Matt Jackson hobbling in on one fucking foot.
Yeah.
Oh!
This match is chaos.
It's anarchy, you might say.
I'm just shocked.
What the?
The Young Bucks. Yeah, the Young Bucks are pretty much eliminated. I would say they're eliminated from the content. Oh, there's Nick still.
Did
fighting.
you see the thumbtack in the mouth part?
Ooh. Yep,
Yeah,
that's
I
what I'm
saw
at
it.
right now.
I saw everything.
I never like that because I feel like if you slip up at all, and like what happens if one of them goes down your throat?
Yep, they put thumbtacks in Matt's mouth and let
Claudio uppercut.
Claudio uppercut him. Oh, it was ugly. So we are getting to the finish of this match. Everyone's doing their finisher, so that's. And we have everything going on. We got One Winged Angels getting thrown down. We have Buckshot Lariats getting thrown down. We have Running Knees by Bryan Danielson. This match is just getting it's getting hot. Oh yeah.
Ooh. Just got the Moxley on the thumbtacks, so I'm probably about to be at the finisher part.
I mean, yeah, you're almost there, obviously. But we got some more stuff going on.
Oh.
Maybe the greatest AEW tag team of all time doing some work right now. Ooh. Oh boy. That's how they're gonna do it. I love at the finish we're all just quiet. And everyone's like, these guys suck because they're not talking through the finish. But I don't want to spoil nothing. Oh boy.
There's just so much going on though. Like you can't look away for a second.
I know. Oh, we know who it is. You didn't have to wear a mask, buddy.
Oh!
He's going to get the win? Wow. Wow.
You made it to the end, Josh?
Oh, it's finished.
Okay.
We are finished up, buddy.
Then I know
3 hours and 44 minutes. We are finished up, buddy. And once we get there, oh shit, Keith, yeah. I told y'all. I told you guys. Good finish. Good match. I'm surprised the person who got the pin. And on who it was.
Wow.
All right, I just got to the reveal.
Didn't need to wear a mask, buddy. We knew who you were.
Yeah, that's an interesting decision for Yuta to pick up the pin.
They have to. He's been nothing but
on Omega.
Yeah, on Omega.
He's the one who's been getting pinned nonstop. And last week, when he took the pin, they berated him in the ring. You guys saw that on Twitter, I'm sure. It didn't show it on Dynamite, but they showed it on Twitter. After he lost that tag team match,
yeah,
he got like beat down by the BCC. They were pissed at him. So this is definitely setting up Blood and Guts, baby. I'm excited for that.
So is it going to be the 5, and then they got to pick someone else?
Yeah. Which we know who it's going to be. Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi. I've been saying it for how long, Chris? How long?
A few weeks.
Longer than that. Longer than that.
If not
longer than that. Kota Ibushi. The Golden Lovers are coming back. The Golden Lovers are Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega. They were tag team champions in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and they feuded with the Young Bucks actually back in the day. And he is going to be their guy to combat Takeshita. Guaranteed it. Book it, Chris. Book it, Alex. This is a great show. Well, that was the show, man. That was it. You guys like it?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I know why this was the main event. It's anarchy. Hell.
Yeah.
Like,
and they had to get that debut. They had to get that surprise.
They just showed his foot. The whole bottom of his foot was, or not the whole, but the bottom of it was red.
Yeah. Well, if you're still here, Keith, thanks for being here the entire time. Great pay-per-view. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Yeah. Go ahead and follow us on Twitter. You can follow me, Josh Kimmel LUS, RTW Chris, and Alex. Go ahead. What are your plugs again?
So you can follow me at AlexBB29, and you can follow my co-compadre, Mr. Alfred Matthews, A_Matthews713. More importantly, follow our podcast page, which is capital N, capital H, capital B to that Bard Podcast, so capital NH Bard Podcast. Subscribe, Finn, like Josh was saying, Finn Talk Sports Network. We're live every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Time. So just go ahead, check us out. Thank you guys so much for coming on. Thank everyone at home for sticking with us and for the 3 hours and 48 minutes that we were here. And until next time, have a nice Memorial Day, everyone. Enjoy your day off from work, hopefully. And we will see you guys on our next show, baby. Peace.
See you.